We are live here on YouTube for a Chiefs vs. 49ers watch party. I'm Harrison Graham, host of the Chiefs Report. That is Chase Sr., host of the 49ers Report. We're live on our Chiefs channel. We're live on our 49ers channel, Chase. We're going to be talking shit tonight because it's all about Chiefs vs. 49ers. It's going to be fun, but we're each live on our own channel, so bragging rights. Super Bowl 54 rematch.
A lot at stake here, and I hope the Niners win and dominate the Kansas City Chiefs so that I can sleep at night knowing that we dominated the Chiefs and the Niner gang is much better than the Chiefs Kingdom. And it's going to be an awesome night. We're going to take your questions throughout, live play-by-play, live scoreboard. We have beers. We have Fireball. Hey, it's Saturday night. It's time to party. And NFL football is finally back.
And it's a friendly competition. Obviously, Chase wants more people watching on the 49ers Report. I want more people watching on the Chiefs Report. So whichever channel you're watching on, share that video on social media, and let's get those numbers up. So, all right, who you got? KC, San Francisco. I'll give shout-outs on the Chiefs Report. Chase can give shout-outs on the 49ers Report. You joke that there's a lot at stake, Chase, as we're about 13 minutes from kickoff. I do feel like there's more at stake for the Niners with the Trey Lance debut tonight.
All eyes are on Trey Lance, and you also host our Chicago Bears channel too, right? So earlier today, you were able to see Justin Fields ball out.
Yep.
And in having ownership of that channel, you've been covering the Justin Fields hype, which has been a little bit more than Trey Lance because Justin Fields was the number 2 quarterback out of high school behind Trevor Lawrence. He went to Georgia, then he went to Ohio State and played in the college football playoff. So many people know about Justin Fields, whereas Trey Lance went to North Dakota State. North Dakota State only played 1 game in 2020 because of that COVID-shortened season. But like Justin Fields, Trey Lance has been balling out during training camp, and like Justin Fields, Trey Lance is going to be making his debut tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about that. It's going to be exciting to watch this young kid play. I'll get some shout-outs here on the Chiefs Report, then you can get some shout-outs. Hassan says, KC, go Niners from White Tiger. Hey, if you're a Niners fan, I'll take your view, but go check out the 49ers Report as well. We're live over there. The Honky says KC. Clayton says KC. Marquis says KC. Bad Cat says KC, as well as Randy. Chase, give us some shout-outs on the 49ers Report.
Yeah, hopping over to the 49ers Report. Appreciate everybody for getting in the chat and continue to flood the chat all night so that we can take down the Chiefs. David McPherson going with the Niners, of course. Polo Loco saying it's Trey Day. Steven Cavallero, San Francisco. Enrique Gonzalez going with the Niner gang. San Francisco for life coming from Paul Martinez. Gopher, what up? San Francisco, Redneck Life. Okay, you're living the redneck life. I see ya. Going with the Niners as well. Pate, 808, Niners with the fire emojis. And let's hope that Trey Lance, who's expected to get around 30 snaps tonight, ends up producing some fire emojis like you just threw in the chat because there's so much anticipation for him and his debut heading into tonight. Can't wait to see him rock it.
Going to be exciting. I'm seeing a few score predictions come in already, so predict the score for us, Chiefs vs. 49ers, and let us know who you guys got winning this one. And whatever channel you're on, like the video because we're going to keep up with the number of likes on each channel throughout the night. So get those score predictions in. I'm seeing a Let's Go Chiefs from Shears Boy. Niners for life is in here as well. Let's see. Juice Tan says Chiefs Kingdom. KC is going with, or Devin Nutter's going with KC. Score predictions, guys. Score predictions. You seeing any coming on your end?
I have a few. M-Rob 24-7 Niners, 34-14 San Francisco from Vincent. 100-3 from Noah GQ Pena, the real OG who super chats us ridiculous amounts of money. Maybe he'll do that again tonight. Go for San Francisco 27-13. For the Ting is saying what channel? You're on the right channel if you're a 49ers fan. If you're a Chiefs fan, you go to youtube.com/ChiefsTV.
Yeah, you see the link below on screen right now, youtube.com/49erstv. The Chiefs Report channel, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. 2 of our several channels here at Chat Sports as we're growing like crazy. Tons of YouTube NFL channels for you guys. I'm seeing some scores come in now here on the Chiefs Report, so I'll get a couple shout-outs. 21-10 Chiefs from Randy. Charlie says Chiefs 17, 49ers 17. Clayton 37-17 Chiefs. Devin Nutter 27-17. Roy Sutton says 24-17. 31-10 from Tank. Kurt Patterson 24-10, Chiefs 30, Niners 13. The Soldier 31-17 Kansas City. Then another 31-17 coming in from Hassan. Appreciate you guys getting your score predictions in. We got 310 people watching live on the Chiefs report. Where are you guys at over there on the 49ers report?
We're approaching 400, 386 to be exact. So a massive audience between our 49ers and our Chiefs channels. You guys, if you want to kick it all night, crack a beer with us, talk some football, let's get it, man.
This is the place
really
to be,
pumped up.
These two channels right now. Shout out your city. Let us know where you guys are watching from.
Harrison, we got to crack.
Yeah,
we got to crack one.
Hey.
Bang, bang. Niner gang.
Chiefs
Here
Kingdom.
we go. Let's get it.
So shout out your city. Let us know. We got producer Jack watching tonight. You got or producing for us tonight. Make sure you guys are typing producer Jack in the live chat as well, as he's working the mad hours here. You might hear from him from time to time. Let's see here. Where are you guys watching from? Shout out your city. Someone says I changed my mind. Chiefs 21-13. Oh, those.
You're allowed to change your mind.
Hey, you got
indecisiveness.
You got 8 minutes until kickoff.
We all experience it.
OKC is where Josh was watching. Oklahoma. Clayton is also in Oklahoma. Shaw is from Kansas City. Hello from New Jersey from Craig. Jackson and Bentonville. Eugene, Oregon from Lucinda. Bakersfield, California from Randy. Costa Rica, Susan. Shout out to you. Garfield, New Jersey is where Craig is. Jonathan's watching in El Paso. Sacramento, go KC from Jeff.
Pate 808 on the 49ers channel. Love from Hawaii. Love from us here in Dallas, Texas. Thanks for joining the show. Glad you're doing this from Dave McPherson. Glad you're here for it. Michigan from Samantha 49ers fan. Stockton, California from Young Pak. Hawaii City. Poconos, Pennsylvania from Randall Dickerson. I used to work for WNEP. Shout out to the Poconos in northeastern Pennsylvania. Hawaii Faithful. I'm seeing New Mexico. Visalia, California from Charlie Nilo. Pennsylvania. We already got a $10 super chat in from the OG Noah GQ Pena. Albuquerque Faithful from Raymond. 49ers from Watsonville, California. Tacoma, Washington from John Wick. Tyler, Texas, not far from us here in Dallas. Prison from Allahu Akbar. At least you're watching us.
Prison 49er.
You get internet from prison. Okay.
Hey, man.
New York from Sri Louis. Appreciate all of you for shouting out your city. Arizona, South Carolina, Alabama, Morristown, Tennessee, Washington, Missouri. People are watching us from all across the globe.
Got someone in Florida. Coy Moore is in Florida. Super Bowl preview question mark from Devin. Maybe.
Super Bowl 2 years ago.
Saw it a couple years ago.
Yeah.
It's definitely a possibility. So there you go. It's definitely very much in play. Cleveland, Cluis in Florida. Want to see Trey Smith dominate on the offensive line. We'll see. We do have a super chat menu tonight. $5. Well, cheers to you guys. $10, you can promote yourself. You can plug your Instagram, Twitter, whatever the case may be. $20, we'll take shots of Fireball. Bartender Chase is ready to go.
Let's go.
He's also ready to shotgun some beers if
yes,
we get
sir.
some $50 super chats. We're going to apply that to both channels, by the way. So Chiefs Kingdom, if you want to see Chase get drunk, $50. That's all it costs you.
Let's ride.
It's a priceless donation there, if you will. So that is what is on display on the Super Chat menu. Sam's available if you need his.
Are we going to turn that TV around for us, too?
Yeah, kickoff in 6 minutes. So, yeah, we'll have that available, hopefully. We'll see if Sammy Slaps can help us out. Who's excited to watch Trey Lance, Chase? I know you are.
Yeah, type me in the comments section if you're excited to watch Trey Lance tonight in his professional debut with the San Francisco 49ers. Man, he's been balling out throughout training camp. He's putting some pressure and some heat on Jimmy Garoppolo, and it's my belief that if he plays well in the preseason game tonight against the Chiefs, next week against the Chargers in joint practices, and that second preseason game, wouldn't surprise me one iota if Trey Lance ends up being your starter week 1. AL2DX saying, let's go Trey. M-Rob is in the chat. Avery typing me. Pat Brands is excited to watch Trey Lance. Keth Harmon, Gopher, Double B Studio, Terror Dome, What Tiger, John Wick, Tiger, Dave McPherson, Matthew Gomez, Keith Wagner, G. Lovato, Tevin Cox, Kelly Malam.
I even got a
Noah
couple.
Pena.
I got a couple saying me. Hey, I'm
Rita
excited.
Murr. If you're a football fan, you have to be
I'm
excited
excited to watch
Trey Lance
Lance
play.
tonight. See what he brings to the table. Yeah, that works. Type me if you are as well. Drew Man says he's excited. Someone says, nah, I want to see Chad Henne. Hey, Shane Buechele, yes. Chad Henne, I don't need to see Chad.
I think we're good on that.
Yeah, he'll always have that scramble and fourth down conversion against the Browns last playoffs, but that's about it. So the stage is set. We're about 5 minutes from kickoff here, Chase. 49ers, 2.5-point favorites over-under between the two teams at 38.5 points. This game, of course, is in Santa Clara. 49ers are the home team. First game with fans in over a year, by the way.
Since 2019.
So that's exciting for the fans to see Trey Lance. What are a couple of things you're looking for tonight?
Couple things that I'm looking for. I'm looking to see how some of the 49ers rookies play. We've talked so much about Trey Lance already. All eyes are going to be on him to see how he fares. Getting around 30 snaps tonight because Jimmy Garoppolo is expected to get about a series of play. Additional rookies that I'm looking forward to watching, though, include Trey Sermon, the backup running back behind Raheem Mostert. Mostert not playing tonight, so Sermon expected to get a significant amount of carries. Elijah Mitchell, another draft pick by the Niners. Aaron Banks was expected by a lot of people to start at right guard for the Niners, but he has been beaten out so far by Daniel Brunskill. So I want to see how Aaron Banks fares because his training camp so far hasn't been all that great. And Trent Sherfield is one of the sleeper wide receivers on this team in the mix for the wide receiver 4 and wide receiver 5 spots. He's built and developed a great rapport with Trey Lance during training camp, and I want to see if that rapport and the success that they've had in the shadows of Levi Stadium translates to the actual stadium on the actual game field.
Yeah, a couple notes on the Chiefs. We'll see how much Patrick Mahomes plays tonight. I've seen no indication that he won't. Andy Reid tends to play his starters in the preseason. Maybe he plays a series. I don't need to see him. I'm excited if we do, Chase. Remember, Mahomes had that turf toe offseason surgery.
It's pretty significant, too.
So it'd be nice to see him, run around and look like himself if he does get out there. Rookies, though. Nick Bolton, Creed Humphrey, who's probably going to start at center for this team. A couple of guys to watch out for. The Chiefs are really excited about rookie tight end Noah Gray out of Duke. He's really sparked some in camp. I think he's got a chance to be that number 2 guy behind Travis Kelce. So those are some other guys. I don't know how much he'll play, but something I'm really watching out for throughout the preseason for the Chiefs, Mecole Hardman. Can he emerge as that true number 2 receiver behind Tyreek Hill? Because with no Sammy Watkins, he needs to step up.
Yeah, no, that's big for sure because with Kansas City, you know that they're going to be a prolific offense. You have Andy Reid calling all of the plays. You have Patrick Mahomes, who's quite the generational talent, and a bevy of weapons around him. But without Sammy Watkins, you are looking for some of those other wide receivers to step up. Yeah,
Clyde Edwards-Helaire in year 2 at running back. We'll see how much run he gets tonight. A couple of minutes until kickoff. You can verbally shout out that super chat, Chase. I know you got one on the 49ers report. Do we have it still? Is it gone?
Cool. Okay. Yeah, it came in from Noah GQ Pena, who's a big fan of the 49ers Report by Chat Sports. If you're just joining us, we are on 2 channels tonight. We're on our 49ers Report channel as well as our Kansas City Chiefs channel. I just got one as well from Brother Rick. We'll flash those on screen as much as we can. Of course. If you're a Chiefs fan, you can hang out with Chiefs Kingdom and watch from the Chiefs side of things. Or if you're a part of the Niner gang, the better gang, you hang out with us on the 49ers Report. Let's get to the super chat from Noah GQ Pena, $10. Bang, bang to all my Niner gang. Sawtown, baby. Hashtag
hey, $10
49ers.
If you have a Twitter or IG you want to plug, let us know. No Pena. Brother Rick sending one in as well. That means we got a beers cheers for this one. QB battle between the 3rd and 4th string. Yeah, I mean, you got Shane Buechele and Anthony Gordon, a couple of young players. I think Buechele's got a leg up. I'm more intrigued by him. So we will certainly see how much those guys play tonight. And then I think this one comes in for the 49ers report, Chase.
Yes, this one coming in from Mark V. Appreciate you watching. Was about to drop $99 on NFL Game Pass and VPN. 2:29 a.m. in Paris. You guys are doing us far away fans a true service. Sound just like Marv and Pro Crew.
Yes.
Yes. Marv Albert.
That's what we're
one of the goats.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Because we know that there's a large international NFL audience, especially on YouTube. So hey, it's hard to find the game sometimes, especially in the preseason. So that's why we do these watch parties, because we are men of the people here. And let's make sure we hit both of these links here for this one. If you folks are betting folks, by the way, you can still get your bets in before kickoff. Just got about a minute here. But hey, BetUS is your home for NFL sports betting all season long. If you're a Chiefs fan, head over to chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. Use promo code Chiefs125. Niners 2.5-point favorites. The total over under 38.5. I kind of like the over tonight. I think Trey Lance will do some stuff for the Niners. And then tell Niner Nation, Niner Nation from San Fran, what the Niners links are.
Yeah, the deal from our sportsbook partner at BetUS, it honestly sounds fake, but I promise you it's real. So if you go to chatsports.com/49bet and you enter the promo code Niners125 and you deposit $100, you get $225 of basically free money. So a 110% deposit
125.
bonus. 125% deposit bonus, by going to chatsports.com/49bet, enter the promo code Niners125. Here's the thing, though. Don't go to Google to try to search it. You have to use that link that's at the bottom of your screen, as well as that promo code. 125% deposit bonus. Once again, meaning if you deposit $100 in your account, you get $125 back, meaning you have $225 of money to bet on the Niners. Over, under, maybe even the spread, whatever you want to do. And the season's coming up, so if you don't want to be a degenerate like Harrison and I and bet on preseason football, you can just do it in the regular season. That link and that promo code still applies once the NFL season kicks off.
Yeah, you see that link right there, chatsports.com/49bet. Promo code Niners125. Get you a 125% deposit bonus. Who's ready for kickoff? We're about to be underway from Santa Clara between the Chiefs and the 49ers, and we will provide a live scoreboard and play-by-play, so stay tuned for that. When the Chiefs have the ball, I will be doing play-by-play. When the Niners have the ball, Chase will be doing play-by-play, so we will have some fun with that. Got another super chat. I'm not sure which channel this is. It's from the 49ers report, Chase.
Pat Brands, appreciate the $5 super chat. First time watching and already impressed. So if that's the case, you see that red subscribe button down below here on the 49ers report? Hit that, because we're trying to get to 40,000 subscribers. We bring you the latest 49ers news and rumors, but throughout the entire upcoming season, we're going to be doing watch parties just like this one.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Another super chat there, Chase.
$5 from John Carter. Thanks, guys, all the way from New Orleans. And because of the $5 super chat, beer cheers.
Couple of chugs. Appreciate you guys. Continue to like the video. We've got, let's see, how many people watching live?
More than 600 on the 49ers report.
Yeah, over 600 on Chiefs as well. So you guys are crushing it. 104 likes on the Chiefs report.
127. So I want to challenge the people a little bit. In 1 minute, starting now, can we get to 200 likes? Hit that thumbs up icon. In 1 minute, can we get to 200 likes? And Harrison and I will take another sip of beer. Hit that thumbs up icon. Get us to 200 likes on the 49ers report for all of you watching there. We have more than 600 people watching live, so that should not be hard at all. Hit the thumbs up icon. Like the video. Let's get to 200 likes in the next minute or so. And Harrison and I.
It's the race to 200. We can't lose to the 49ers report. We're
at 170, 183.
Shit, 117.
Is this a preview of what's to come, Harrison, in the game tonight?
129 on the Chiefs report. Come
192.
on, like the video.
Let's go, Niner gang. 8 more. Oh, we need one more
144. Now. Closing in, but it's not enough, I don't think. 157. Oh.
That still means you have to drink, though.
I know.
You're a loser, and we beat you. And we got the 200 likes on the 49ers report.
161 on the Chiefs report, but that's all right.
700 and I are great friends. We're not actually
it's all
territory.
It's friendly trash talk.
Exactly
it's friendly trash talk. So it's all in good fun. Awaiting kickoff here in classic preseason fashion. The game is not starting on time. Got my game cast up here and no kickoff yet.
Nope.
From Levi's Stadium.
You knew that was coming.
Yeah, classic preseason. Who you got? KC, San Francisco. This is the live poll on the Chiefs report, by the way, so just vote there. Also type your answer. 78% Chiefs, 22% Niners. If I'm being completely objective, I fully expect the 49ers to win this game because I think Trey Lance will play for a while.
Yeah, he's supposed to play around 30 snaps, so that could take over 1 quarter, maybe
1.5, 2 quarters.
Maybe it extends into 3 quarters. I was actually surprised how much Justin Fields played earlier for the Bears and how deeply he played into that game.
Yeah, I mean, Nagy said earlier in the week he could play into the 4th quarter, which he basically did. So That's how that went. C. Hank says KC. Randy does as well. Lynn says KC. Buckwood, KC. K. Davis says KC. Not to get confused with Lindsay K. Caleb says KC. Jackson says KC.
Well done, man.
Get some shout-outs over there.
Yeah, Chris Forrester, San Francisco. David Corona. Hopefully he's drinking some Coronas going with the Niner gang. Sheehan, Sean. Jesus 915. Marcos, Roger. Jay Mill, Michael Cavazos. It's all about the Niners from David Corona. Jazz, Gopher saying San Francisco, duh. Freddie Vanegas going with the Niner gang. Sandra B, Niners. Matthew Gomez typing his SF. Bang Bang Niner gang from Eric Morlong. Bang Bang Niner gang is right. Heath Harmon, Roger Piro, Noah GQ Pena, Gopher, Jared, Joel, John Wick, Axel, all going with the Niners.
We are underway in Santa Clara. Harrison Butker kicked it deep, and the Niners ran it back to the 21. And then Jimmy Garoppolo just had a 13-yard completion. So we're going to get the scoreboard up on screen just as soon as we can here. But we'll keep you all up to date on what's happening until then. Get your KCs, your SFs in. We are scoreless here in San Francisco. Trey Lance loses a yard. That'll bring up 2nd and 9 here, Chase. You've got the
Yeah, I've got the game cast up here. So 14-22 in the first quarter. It's 0-0. So first play of the game from scrimmage for the Niners. Jimmy Garoppolo passed short to the left side to Deebo Samuel. That went for 13 yards. And then Trey Sermon off the right guard, only able to pick up 1 yard.
So there we go. Live scoreboard is now up. And we will provide live play-by-play. Sam, if you could come in here, that would be very helpful. As we're trying to watch the game in here. 3rd and 1 here, Chase, after Brandon Ayuk picks up 8 yards.
Yep, 3rd and 1 after Brandon Ayuk on the left side to the San Francisco 42 for 8 yards. Tackle by Hitchens. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 1 for San Francisco.
3rd and 1 upcoming here.
This drive so far for the Niners, 3 plays, 22 yards, lasting 1:09, and now they're faced with a 3rd and short. So let's see what Kyle Shanahan dials up here. Jimmy Garoppolo only expected to get 1 series of action in tonight's game. After that, Trey Lance about 30 snaps or so. Following that, we'll see, because according to the 49ers depth chart that they released, it's Nate Sudfeld who's ahead of Josh Rosen.
Yikes.
But we'll see if Nate Sudfeld ends up getting snaps before Josh Rosen.
That's a big L for Josh Rosen if he gets beat out by Sudfeld.
So now it is a 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 46. Wayne Gallman gets the carry to the right side, and he's able to pick up 3 yards. Now we're able to see the screen here. So yeah, 1st and 10.
Here's that Gallman carry here. So our live feed, about a play behind, but we're going to play this as it's live play, basically live play-by-play here, so just bear with us.
And if you're going to complain about that and you have a DVR, because nowadays who doesn't have a DVR, just pause the game for a second, let us catch up, and then we'll have a party all night.
It's preseason. It's all on local TV, so we're doing what we can here. We're in Dallas. We're not in Santa Clara. The good news is on screen, though, that game cast is 100% live. So if you want to cheat and find out what happened, peek at that. 2nd and 7 here, Chase.
2nd and 7 from just shy of midfield. Kyle Juszczyk goes in motion. Jimmy Garoppolo under center. He's going to drop back, look to his left, complete the pass to Josh Hockett.
It's a good tackle there in open space by L'Jarius Sneed, 2nd-year corner for Kansas City, who's kind of assuming those CB1 duties with Bashad Breeland signing with Minnesota.
Yeah, so far, nice little drive going on for San Francisco. Nothing crazy, all manageable pickups on the drive so far.
Yep.
Garoppolo looks clean. He looks crisp. He's added some weight over the offseason so that he can avoid further injury, because injuries have been a big problem for him. Just past midfield, here's a 3rd and 5. Garoppolo looking across the middle to Brandon Ayuk. A flag does come down Brandon Ayuk able to pick up the first down, but it looks as though it could be a pass interference penalty called against
maybe.
Brandon Ayuk.
Pick play maybe here. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's an OPI here, Chase. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 15.
And that's exactly what it is.
When guys are that open on underneath routes, a lot of the time offenses are trying to set up those pick plays. Ayuk was wide open on the little drag right there.
And now potentially you're looking at a scenario in which the 49ers got past midfield. They were looking down a 3rd and 5, able to convert it on the pass over the middle from Garoppolo to Ayuk, but the pass interference call pushes the Niners to a 3rd and 15 now.
Do you let Jimmy Garoppolo let it rip here?
Oh, yeah.
3rd and long?
No doubt.
All
He's
right.
got one series to make something happen here. He's got a back to his left, a back to his right, 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, Brandon Ayuk at the top of the formation. Garoppolo drops it off to Trey Sermon. He's able to get close to the first down marker, but Chiefs defenders swarm around him and they stop him short. And with that, the 49ers first team offense is going to have to punt the football away after a successful drive was negated by a penalty.
Yeah, a couple of first downs there. Jimmy G, some good decision making on that opening drive. But penalties just kill you, man, in this league. Even in an offensive league.
Especially on the first drive of preseason.
Yeah, you get 3rd and 10 plus, you can just play that soft coverage and rally to the football, which is exactly what the Chiefs did.
Wisnowski back to take the punt, able to get it away. It's going to drop down around the 6-yard line and tumble into the end zone, so that's going to be a touchback for the KC offense.
So that's where Kansas City will take over for their first drive. We'll see what Andy Reid dials up here. We're scoreless, 5 minutes into the game, 4:53 to be exact. 49ers get a couple of first downs, but stall out at around midfield. And Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs will get ready to trot onto the field. Like Jimmy G, I'd be surprised if we saw more than a series from number 15, but I'm honestly fine with it. You can't be scared in this league. Guys get hurt in practice all the time. Andy Reid is big on preseason reps. Patrick Mahomes certainly had off-season surgery, so you'd like to see him get out there. So we'll see how much he plays tonight. Probably just the one series here.
For the Niners fans interested in the injury report, these following players not suiting up, not playing in the preseason opener: Alex Mack, Trent Williams, Raheem Mostert, Kyle Juszczyk, Mohamed Sanu, Jalen Hurd, Nick Bosa, and Dee Ford. So all of those players not partaking in this preseason opener against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, which is no surprise. We've seen a lot of teams, sick guys have been banged up.
And with the Niners, you're trying to avoid injuries at all costs because they've been one of the more off-injured teams in the National Football League, really dating back to the Harbaugh days.
Oh, yeah, especially on last year. It's just unlike anything
brutal.
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I mean, Sherman missed most of the year. Jimmy G missed most of the year.
Just going down left and right.
Bosa was out. Solomon Thomas. I mean, the injuries just really piled up for this football team. So Kansas City set to take over. Do have a break in the action, but we will get back to play-by-play in a second. For you Chiefs fans out there, hey, Chiefs are about to get the football, so get subscribed to the Kansas City Chiefs Report. You see the link on screen, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. Hit that big red subscribe button. We're trying to get to 18,000 subs as soon as possible. Help us get there. It helps us grow the show in a major, major way. Appreciate you guys very, very much. So subscribe, and we'll continue to bring videos to you guys and do as many watch parties as we possibly can. So Patrick Mahomes in the huddle, 38 touchdowns, 6 picks a year ago. Obviously, second straight Super Bowl appearance, but looking to flush that game, as that's been a big talking point this offseason, trying to move on from that disastrous performance against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And obviously, Brett Veach, the Chiefs GM, really addressed the offensive line this offseason, so I'll be curious to see what the big fellas up front do. Creed Humphrey, the rookie out of Oklahoma, getting the start at center. I formation for Kansas City. Andy Reid does like himself a fullback, one of the few teams. These are two of the teams, Chase, that utilize the fullback still. Handoff up the middle. Nice little crease there, about 10 yards for Mr. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. That'll bring him close to the first down marker, maybe 9.5 yards. O-line looked good.
Gaping hole up the middle there, too.
Yeah, speaking of the O-line, looked good there. No Nick Bosa for San Francisco. Has he been practicing? Is he still is he
He's
clear?
been practicing.
Okay.
Slowly coming back off of that torn ACL, but he's not playing tonight.
1st and 10. They did give him the first down. Tyreek Hill in motion. That's always a scary sight for defenses. Draw play, Edwards-Helaire. He'll pick up 2. That'll bring up 2nd and 8. Blake Bell in the game at tight end for Kansas City.
And for the Niners already, Diamador Lenore, one of the 2021 NFL draft picks for San Francisco, on the field. Your starters for the Niners: Mo Hurst, Kevin Givens, Eddie Yarbrough, Jordan Willis, James Burgess, Dre Greenlaw, Jonas Griffith, Ambry Thomas, Tavon Wilson, Talanoa Hufanga. So a very inexperienced and young lineup on the field for this 49ers defense under first-year DC DeMeco Ryans.
Good opportunity against the Chiefs' first-team offense here. Mahomes, quick pass. I believe that's Kelce for about a gain of 4. That'll bring up 3rd and 4 here.
And a swath of Niners defenders there to tackle him to the ground.
Chief starters: Mahomes at quarterback, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Michael Burton the fullback, Tyreek Hill, McCole Hardman at receiver, Travis Kelce, and then from left to right on the offensive line, Orlando Brown, Joe Thuney, Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith, and also fellow rookie Lucas Niang, who opted out of his real rookie season last year due to COVID. He is getting the start at right tackle tonight. Mahomes, 3rd and 4, looking, throws late, tipped.
Oh, almost
picked and then almost caught. But 3 and out, or technically they got a first down, but then 3 and out after that first play. Dre Greenlaw all over that one. That'll force a punt for Kansas City.
Yeah, and it was just a crossing route there, and Jonas Griffith was almost there for the pick that could have gone the other way if he was able to just snatch that football out of the air.
Hardman
but
not
Hardman
ready for that
knocked
one.
it away.
Hardman was not. I don't think he thought Mahomes was going to throw that. Tommy Townsend on to punt. Had a great season a year ago. Nice high booming one here. Down to the 13-yard line. Fair catch. Is that Ayuk or is he 17?
That's Richie James.
Richie James,
yeah,
number
Brandon
13.
Ayuk is the first-team punt returner, but Richie James was in there.
Trey
and what
Lance
do you know?
time.
It is Trey Lance time in Santa Clara. He has come onto the field rocking the number 5 in the famous 49ers scarlet, red, white, and gold. He is about to take his first snaps as a professional quarterback after only playing one single game at North Dakota State last year.
I think you got to spam Lance in the comments here, right?
Spam Lance in the comments. Let's go.
I think we've got that available. Spam Lance if
Follow
you're on the 49ers
suit,
report.
get into the comments and just start spamming Lance.
Hey, to counter on the Chiefs report, spam Mahomes. Hey, why not, right? Get those Mahomes flowing here on the Chiefs report.
Eder Salazar, Randall Dickerson, Doggo, Elijah P. You see it on the screen right now. If you want Trey Lance, type Lance. Let's get it. And how pumped are you for Trey Lance? Scale it for us from 1 to 10. I'm going up to 100. I can't wait to see this kid just rip it. I can't wait to see Kyle Shanahan challenge him a little bit tonight, because throughout training camp, he's been so good, displaying a lot of accuracy, leadership. The moment doesn't seem to be too much. But where I'm looking for Trey Lance to improve is in game management situations, with the clock around the goal line, with the play clock and him getting plays out ahead of time, because that's been somewhat of an issue so far for him in training camp with some of the game clock management stuff.
Yeah, and we saw that. It took Justin Fields a series or two to kind of fine-tune that stuff earlier on the Bears versus Dolphins game. Chase, the Chiefs report, over 1,000 people live, 49ers at almost 900. Man, y'all ain't hyped for Trey Lance?
How are you
What's going
not
on
hyped
over
for
there?
Trey Lance? What is good?
I think there's some 49ers fans watching on the Chiefs report.
I think the Chiefs report has stolen some of the 49ers fans. Come over to youtube.com/49ers TV and watch the 49ers report and this live watch party on the 49ers channel with the entire faithful and the Niner gang.
In all seriousness, if you're a 49ers fan, you should go to youtube.com/49ers TV, subscribe and watch over there. If you're a Chiefs fan, there's probably a few Chiefs fans on the 49ers channel. Come over here, youtube.com/Chiefs TV. Either way, over 2,000 live between the channels. That is absolutely fantastic. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. But Trey Lance taking over, man. A lot of Niners fans have their phones out, clipping this moment. We saw that at Soldier Field with the Bears earlier today.
Yeah, Niners rocking the scarlet red jerseys. Kyle Shanahan going hatless today as he calls in the plays for Trey Lance from the sideline. He's under center, fullback behind him, with a running back behind him. Trey Lance, play action, looking deep downfield, going through his progressions. Going to launch it a little bit downfield. Oh! Was that almost picked off, or was it dropped by Ayuk?
I think Ayuk flat out dropped that. That was a fastball.
That was a missile to Ayuk, who was streaking across the field as Lance rolled to his right. Deebo Samuel looking on like, yo, my guy, how did you drop that?
That ball had some RPMs on it.
Wow.
That's on the money, too.
It hit him right in the center of his chest, in stride.
Jimmy
but Ayuk not able to
Garoppolo does not throw the ball that hard,
no.
So this is an adjustment for
Nor does he escape the pocket like that.
That was impressive work from Trey Lance.
Lance, once again under center, receiver up top, 2 receivers to the bottom. Lance, handoff to Trey Sermon. He's able to pick up a couple. Slow developing play there.
Stretch
but right
play
now, you're seeing Trey Sermon and Trey Lance, Trey area in Santa Clara, debuting in 49ers uniforms. So that brings up a 3rd and 8. 7:35 left in this opening frame.
If you're on the Chiefs report, type stop in the comments. Trying to get that 3 and out here, get those stops flowing. As Trey Lance looks to avoid a 3 and out on his first drive.
Lance in the shotgun. Sermon to his right. Trips to the right of the formation. Man goes in motion. Pass rush is coming. Lance is going to get swarmed, and he's going to get sacked around the 7-yard line. The pressure came through very quickly, and Lance wasn't able to do anything.
Chris Jones, Chase, who got that $100 million contract a couple of years ago, has been dominant in camp, playing some edge, playing some defensive tackle. He just ran through, I believe that Brunskill, 60?
Daniel Brunskill getting the start at right guard.
He had no chance on that one, which meant Trey Lance had no chance as he goes down. Kind of a bummer for San Francisco because Lance's first play should have been a nice drive starter, but Ayuk dropped it.
And now you've seen on back-to-back possessions for the 49ers offense, there was a pass interference on Ayuk that negated a first down gain on a 3rd and medium. That was on the first possession. Second possession, Trey Lance sensed the pressure, did everything he was supposed to do, rolled to his right, and threw a dart to Ayuk past the first down marker, but Ayuk flat out dropped it when it was right in stride, right in his hands.
Hey, this is what preseason is for, right? Work out the kinks, get the bad reps out of the way, and get opportunities for young players, which is something we're seeing tonight. Chiefs will take back over. Nice little return from Mike Hughes, the corner that Kansas City traded for from the Vikings before training camp started, and he's had a nice little camp. He had about a 13-yard return on that one into Niners territory. So we'll see if Patrick Mahomes gets another drive here. I would guess it's going to be Chad Henne, but who knows? Andy Reid likes to play his guys in the preseason. We can go to that. What's wrong with that? All right. Why don't you take this one away here, Chase? Let's do it on Niners here.
Yeah, so for everybody watching right now, Niner Empire, Niner Faithful, Niner Gang, are you looking forward to betting on maybe some preseason football games, maybe even some regular season Niner games? Well, we have the perfect deal for you. If you go to chatsports.com/49bet, you enter the promo code Niners125, you get a 125% deposit bonus. I'm telling you, there's not a better deal out there from any sports book across the country. What that means is you deposit $100 in your account, you get $225 to gamble with. And there are so many great props, Trey Lance, Rookie of the Year, NFC West odds. Maybe you're thinking that the Niners are Super Bowl bound and you'd like to get in early before they get off to a hot start and predict the future, and you'd like to bet on the Niners to win the Super Bowl. You can do all of that. But here's the thing. That link at the bottom of your screen, you got to use it. Chatsports.com/49bet. And use the promo code Niners125. That's how that 125% deposit bonus hits.
Yeah, chatsports.com/49bet, promo code Niners125. Little tip, Chase, that I did last year. I just put down the $100, got the $125 in free cash. I'm still floating on that money from over a year ago, so that will float you throughout football season. Patrick Mahomes' night is done, 1 for 2, 4 yards. gets his feet wet for the first time since the Super Bowl, but Chad Henne is in the game now at quarterback for Kansas City. Still got the first-team offensive line in there, but the hero against the Browns, Chad Henne, will check in here. Is that a new sleeve Henne's rocking on the left arm?
Oh, yeah. He's got the tats rocking.
Little shovel pass to Tyreek Hill. God, he's fast, isn't he? 4 yards. That, for most guys, that's a loss of 2. He gets the edge and picks up 4.
And for the Niners defense, Talanoa Hufanga was there to try and force Tyreek Hill out of bounds. He dissected the play really well, and while he got beat originally by Tyreek Hill, he was able to chase him to the sideline and out of bounds.
Yep.
So we weren't sure how Hufanga's speed was going to translate. It didn't look bad there as he kind of played closer to the line of scrimmage at the linebacking spot.
Henne under center, I formation here. Play action. Henne throws underneath, wide open man. Edwards-Helaire drags a guy right near the sticks. We'll see what the spot is here. Not a great one from the Zebras. About a half-yard short, it looks like. That'll bring up 3rd and short.
James Burgess in on the tackle, able to tackle Clyde Edwards-Helaire just before that first down marker. It's going to depend on the spot, though, as to whether this is going to be a first down or not.
Based on the spot, it looks like he was short, but they're going to give him the first down.
To him.
Strange.
1st and 10.
Been some weird spots throughout the day. Hey, it's preseason for the officials, too, so got to work out the kinks across the board. Henne in the gun. Play action to Edwards-Helaire. Henne, 3-step drop, throws a strike over the middle, way too high for Tyreek Hill, who was looking for a flag, but it would have taken Calvin Johnson to catch that ball.
And Hufanga was just streaking across the field.
There is a flag coming in late here.
I'm wondering if it's a late hit.
Let's see here.
Because there was some contact there. And it is going to be pass interference on the Niners.
Looked like contact. That ball was also super high. I'm not sure if that was going to be caught.
I'm not even sure.
Looked like Tyreek Hill just slipped.
Yeah, who was Henne intending that for? It wasn't even close.
Was he throwing that to Hill or the tight end? I have no idea.
It was like 5 feet behind Tyreek Hill.
That was just not good. But gets bailed out by the PI call. Appreciate you guys watching on the Chiefs Report. Chase does as well on the 49ers Report.
Yes,
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Henne underneath. I believe that's Burton, the fullback. It is. He'll pick up 6 or 7. A couple of checkdowns here for the veteran Henne. Chiefs and the 49ers, Chase, do a really good job of utilizing their fullbacks.
And I think it's great. Why not have another weapon? Now, of course, when you have a fullback on the roster, you have to take another player off the roster from another position. But when you look at the value of fullbacks, especially with a guy like Kyle Juszczyk on the 49ers side of things, he's able to catch the ball out of the backfield. You can utilize him in the run game
he'll give
for
you 30
blocking
catches
purposes.
a year.
And also, he can carry the football, too, on short yardage.
Yep. Henne, handoff, Edwards-Helaire, not much room, but drives forward, gets maybe a yard, maybe a yard and a half. Edwards-Helaire, so tough to tackle, kind of the forgotten man on that LSU national title team a couple of years ago.
Just a simple inside zone.
Yep.
A little handoff to Helaire. Didn't have much space at all. And this Niners second-team defensive line has actually been playing really, really well throughout training camp.
That was an area they really addressed.
They addressed it, but also they've had to play because a lot of the starters across that defensive front have been out because of injury or rest.
3rd and 2, Henne, handoff. Should be a first down. Got about 3 yards. Just over 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. 1st and goal upcoming for Kansas City. If you're a Chiefs fan, type KC in the chat. If you're a Niners fan, type SF in the chat or 49 on your respective channels, whichever one you're watching on. Let's get the live chat flowing. This is for you guys. You guys interact with one another. It's a good time. 1st and goal at the 5. I believe that's Jason Verrett checking back into the game for the 49ers. Might be incorrect. Looked like him and his dreads. 1st and goal at the 5 here. McCole Hardman in motion. Henne takes the snap, throws, right corner, wide open, touchdown, Byron Pringle. KC gets on the board first as he daps up Demarcus Robinson. Just a wide open little quick corner out there on that one, Chase. Pringle beats his man and finds the corner of the end zone.
And we'll see how that play developed, but it was Marcel Harris in coverage, and we're looking at the replay right now.
Just got totally burned.
Harris, it's actually B.W. Webb. So Marcel Harris was on the outside.
B.W. Webb is still playing?
B.W. Webb was on the inside, and he got burned right from the start of that play and had no chance on the out route.
You know what? Especially against a team like the Chiefs. By the way, Chiefs Kingdom, LFG's in the chat. Touchdown Kansas City. Harrison Butker on for the extra point as he knocks it through, sneaks it in the left upright. You're playing a team with that much speed in Kansas City. Man coverage, man, that is in the red zone.
Man coverage when it's a spread formation, too,
dude.
so you're left alone on an island.
And it's your second team defense for the most part at this point. So, I don't know. That's a tough rep for BW Reb there. I think playing some zone might have been the way to go. But type those LFGs. We'll get a couple shout-outs here. Thomas Green says LFG. Maggie says LFG. Easy money from Mitchell. Let's get the score updated here.
Yeah,
as
Terror
well.
Dome with some good analysis in the chat. He says, outside leverage when the slot is tight to the formation? Come on, bruh. Exactly right. That's
we
what
got a
said.
likes update here. And, hey, you guys are beating us. So.
More likes on the 49ers report. Continue to hit that thumbs up icon so that we can beat the Chiefs both on the live stream as well as on the football field tonight at Levi Stadium.
Chiefs report has 288 likes. 49ers over 320.
Up to 332.
Like the video. Let's catch the 49ers. Come on. Hit that thumbs up icon. Let's go. Hit that thumbs up.
Distance ourselves from Chiefs Kingdom.
So like this video, regardless of what stream you're on. Butker set to kick this one deep. Trey Lance going to take his second possession here momentarily. Chiefs 7, Niners nothing. So go ahead and get those likes in. We're up to 319 here on the Chiefs report. See what Kyle Shanahan draws up for Trey Lance's second drive. Is this a full capacity game? It looks like. I mean,
full capacity is allowed,
okay.
but now
I know
at Levi Stadium, it is not sold out.
I just didn't know, somewhat on the West Coast, it's still stricter policies. Looks about half full. Not bad for a preseason game.
Nothing like Soldier Field in Chicago for your boy Justin Fields.
The hype
today.
for Justin Fields is just different.
Yeah,
it's unlike anything I've seen in quite a while.
And here's the crazy thing: there's so much Trey Lance hype too,
and by
but
the
it
way,
doesn't even compare
Lance.
right now to Justin Fields. And if you're excited for Trey Lance to get back onto the field for a second possession tonight, type Lance in the comment section. Follow suit. I'm getting into the comment section right now and typing my Lance because I want Trey and I want him to ball out because that possession prior was cut a little bit short.
Yep. I'm excited after this weekend to kind of look back and see how the 5 first-round rookie quarterbacks did. Mac Jones, I thought he
was really solid.
Did a good job.
Yeah.
He's never going to stretch the field a ton, but he was accurate and timely with the football as Harrison Butker kicks this one deep. This one will be returned at about the 6-yard line.
It's Richie James again who returned the first punt.
Yep.
Now he's back there for the kick and gets about to the 20, maybe a little bit shy.
Yeah, Chiefs went with more of a pooch kick there to try and play coverage. But you had Mac Jones play the other night. I thought he was solid. Justin Fields started slow, but he really picked it up and played well. Zach Wilson and Trevor Lawrence are currently playing right now. Not sure how they're doing exactly. And then obviously Trey Lance here tonight. So we'll be interested to see how this quarterback class plays as Trey Lance is under center for his second possession here.
Yeah, under center, bunch formation, play action. He'll roll to his left against his throwing arm. He's going to go deep. Deep ball downfield is complete. Trey Lance, touchdown to Trent Sherfield. First play of the second possession, Trey Lance unleashes a deep ball to Trent Sherfield. They've been combining for acrobatic, incredible plays in training camp. That translates to the game field. Lance to Sherfield, bang.
I think Lance heard me when I said I'm curious to see how these rookie quarterbacks stack up at the end of the first preseason game. Well, Lance said, hold my beer. I'm about to throw a 80-yard touchdown pass on my third career pass. Wow. Type TD Trey if you're a Niners fan.
Unbelievable. TD Trey, get it into the comments section right now because Trey Lance, on I think his third pass attempt of the game, unleashes an 80-yard touchdown pass to a wide open Trent Sherfield.
By the way, extra point from Robbie Gold upcoming here. This was a play action roll to his left, throw back to his right. Extra point is good. We're tied at 7. He threw that across the field, Chase, to his non-throwing arm side. You see, if you're watching at home, you see the replay. He rolls left, throws back right, and you can't throw it better. That was Mahomes-esque right there, Chase.
Yeah.
That really was. There's maybe 5 to 7 quarterbacks who can make that throw with that arm strength.
Wow. And Sherfield had beaten his man, but Trey Lance still needed to put that football right on Sherfield. And you're so right, because that was a design rollout to his left away from his throwing arm. Then he basically throws across the field to Sherfield, who was on the near sideline when Lance had rolled out to the far sideline.
That was
the
rookie.
ridiculous arm talent and athleticism on display right there from Lance.
That was rookie Devin Key in coverage there. The undrafted rookie out of Western Kentucky who got completely burned. But you're right. If that's slightly underthrown, he can close in on that ball. And that was just a beaut. That was an absolute beaut.
I got the chills right now, man.
I think guys got to subscribe to the 49ers report.
You got to subscribe to the 49ers report after that. More than 1,000 people watching live. The extra point was
missed, actually.
So it's 7-6, 2:36 left in the opening quarter. And why is the Chiefs pulling this out? Oh, my gosh. Looked like a disaster. It's going to end up being pretty good.
All right. About a 35-yard return. How about you push some subs over there, Chase? You can throw that up here, Jack.
Yeah. Head to youtube.com/49ers TV. More than 1,000 people watching live on the 49ers report. If you haven't already subscribed, and I can guarantee not all of you have subscribed, and it's kind of shocking because almost 37,000 people have subscribed across the entire world, hit that red subscribe button down below. What do we do here on the 49ers report by Chat Sports? Live watch parties like this one. This is actually the first watch party we've ever done on the Niners channel. It's become pretty consistent across our Chat Sports channels. Have never done something like this on the Niners report, but we are doing it because we've grown so much. But also, we bring you the latest news and rumors, any breaking news. So please, if you want the best 49ers coverage on YouTube in a very fun, entertaining way, yet we still drink beers on air, hit that red subscribe button down below.
Yeah, for you Chiefs fans, I'll put the sub link in the live chat to subscribe to the Chiefs report. But if you're a Niners fan, there's no one better than Chase in the 49ers report. Darrell Williams, 4-yard carry on first down, bringing up 2nd and 6 here. Chad Henne in the gun, play action, quick out, little behind him, and that's picked off. Interception, turnover, as the 49ers getting some momentum here. They run it back into the end zone, but I think that play was ruled dead.
I think it was ruled dead, and also Deommodore Lenoir is the one who picked the pass off the deflection. He was out of bounds, I think. So I don't think it's going to be a pick six, but already great signs for the Niners. Trey Lance throws an 80-yard touchdown pass to Trent Sherfield. He's your number 3 pick. Deommodore Lenoir, who you also drafted out of Oregon, comes through with the interception. He's definitely...
Well, he's down by contact.
He's down by contact.
And
even though he rolled over on his butt, which technically...
He's touched right there, so if he goes down, which he is right there, he's down by contact.
And his knee is down.
Yep.
Because if he rolls over on his butt, he's
he,
still up.
Yeah, he can get back up.
But
butt hit down,
he was
though.
down.
So Trey Lance can get more points here as he's back in the game here. May have to refresh this for us, Jack, on the screen. I don't know if you know how to do that. It's kind of bugging out on us. Got the game cast up here. Looks like Trey Sermon's going to get 5 yards on first down here, Chase.
All right, so Trey Sermon, carry from Trey Lance, Trey area on display in Santa Clara, getting the carry for about 5 yards. Jack, we're popping in and out of our live stream here. So I'll pull up the game cast.
Got it here. Trey Sermon picks up another 4 here. That'll bring up 3rd and 1. Think we're back here. Think we're good.
Nice physicality on the run for Trey Sermon. He had a couple defenders on him, and he was able to carry them for a couple of yards to get the 49ers to about a 3rd and short. depending on the spot, it could be a first down.
For you guys wondering, we got the feed up here. That's why we're able to do play-by-play, but every game's on local TV, so we're having to find different avenues. NFL Game Pass about a play behind or so, but still bringing you the live play-by-play because that's what we do here. 3rd and 1 here for the 49ers.
Kyle Shanahan calling in the play to Trey Lance. It's a 3rd and 1 for the Niners following the interception by Diamador Lenore. They're at their 35.5-yard line. Lance under center. He's got Trey Sermon behind him. Give is going to go to Sermon. He's going to pick up the first down and more and pick up about 4 yards on the carry.
I think he rolled over for a couple more maybe. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter here. So Niners driving, trailing 7-6 here. Chiefs 7.
Who you got, Jackie boy?
Yeah, let's get a who you got going.
Who you got? Okay. We're at 11:45
2,300 people watching live. I'm being told that 49ers are up to 11:45.
Because everybody's so damn excited about this Trey Lance debut.
12:23 on the Chiefs report, so it's getting close between the two channels, but either way, you guys are crushing it. Subscribe to the Chiefs report, subscribe to the 49ers report, whatever team you're a fan of. Hit that big red button, and then share this video with a friend. Let's get more live people watching this Chiefs versus 49ers watch party. I'll put the Chiefs subscribe link into the live chat for you guys, and Chase will get the 49ers one in on the 49ers channel. So make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button here. Hey, man, that Trey Lance throw was –
that throw was special.
That was legit, man.
It was a special throw.
There's no doubt about it. Who you got? KCSF. Get your votes in. I'll get some shout-outs here on the Chiefs report. Chase will get some shout-outs on the 49ers report here in just a second. I don't know, man. Henne isn't that great. Well, yeah, he's a career backup, so that's kind of what you get. And you're probably thinking, oh, well, that should have been caught. Yeah, it should have been, but that's the technical stuff between good and great quarterbacks. He throws that ball high and inside on an out route. Sure, the Chiefs guy had his hand on it, but the good quarterbacks throw that on the outside hip, and that's not where the ball was. So the small details are what separates good from great quarterbacks here. Let's see. Anjay says San Francisco. Philip says KC. Travion says KC. James says KC. Blazy says KC. You want to get some shout-outs over there?
Yeah, Niner faithful in the chat like they are every time we go live, typing in SF for San Francisco. Marine Vet, if you did serve, thank you for serving our great country,
Appreciate
the
that.
best one in the world. Esteban going with the Niners. DJ Wilson, Adrian Belkin, Josh Oliver, Junior Ayala, Abel Zamora, Jose Daniel, Marine Vet, Matthew Wagner, Jamie, Double Betrudo, Max, Josh, Esteban, Moon Dude. Hopefully you're on the moon after that Trey Lance 80-yard bomb to Trent Sherfield.
If you're not fired up, if you're a 49ers fan,
Because here's the thing, too, Harrison. It's almost like what you saw from Mahomes after Alex Smith. You watch Mahomes and you're like, Alex Smith doesn't do that. Alex Smith can't do that. And Trey Lance just did something that Jimmy Garoppolo cannot do.
Well, it's funny you say that. I watched some old Patrick Mahomes rookie highlights the other night, and some of the throws he made in preseason, you're just like, he probably doesn't really know what he's doing yet, but you can't teach the arm talent he has. It's just simply that impressive as the Niners pick up another first down here.
Niners pick up another first down. It was Lance under center. A very quick pass to his left to Jawan Jennings as he had three wide receivers to the left side of the formation. Jennings, nice little catch and run there, getting some yak to pick up the first down.
I think they're going to officially rule that as a run play because that was thrown backwards.
Was it thrown backwards?
So technically a rush play there on a quick screen from Lance to Jennings.
49ers now at the 18-yard line. Lance, once again under center. Single back behind him. Gives it up to, I believe, Trey Sermon, and he's going to pick up 3 or 4 yards. Or was it Wayne Gallman? Okay, yep. Wayne Gallman getting the carry.
No Mostert tonight?
No Mostert. Raheem Mostert not playing. So far it's been Trey Sermon and Wayne Gallman getting the bulk of the carries.
And, hey, I mean, 49ers, they run that zone running game under Kyle Shanahan.
Kyle Shanahan's outside zone scheme.
It's a Shanny staple, so you kind of just plug and play at running back. 2nd and 7 here for Trey Lance. Empty set after Gallman goes in motion.
So Lance in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers to his right. He's going to get pressured, and he's going to go down and get sacked for the 2nd time tonight. He was sacked on his 3rd play of his first drive, and as the Niners are trying to put more points on the board following the Diamador Lenore interception. Lance didn't have much time to throw, and it looked like a coverage sack.
Yeah, well, that was a
he just got
the left tackle. That there was something. The alignment was wrong.
The alignment was totally.
I don't know
off.
if that's a Lance didn't recheck the.
Because you're playing without Trent Williams tonight and Alex Mack.
The left tackle and the left guard went at the same guys. What I'm trying to explain. So Omari Cobb, the 2nd-year player out of Marshall, came unblocked.
Lance takes the snap out of the shotgun, goes to his left as he senses pressure on a 3rd and 14, able to complete the pass, but it's going to come up well short of the first down marker as he had to check it down to Wayne Gallman. So San Francisco is going to have to settle for a field goal.
That's a really positive play there, though, for Trey Lance. Couple guys come quickly, unblocked again. Instead of taking a sack, he gets 4 yards out of it.
Yep.
So instead of like
the pressure was coming fast.
Instead of like a 45-yard field goal, if he gets sacked, this is going to be a chip shot for Robbie Gould, who did miss the extra point, but a 30-yard field goal upcoming for Gould.
Yeah, 36-yard attempt from Gould is up and good perfectly in the center between the 2 uprights. And with that, Niners take a 9-7 lead over the Chiefs early on in the 2nd quarter. Yeah. Here's our Super Chat menu for tonight. Hey, if you're new to us here at Chat Sports, basically, we're an interactive YouTube channel that hits you with the greatest and best, most thorough analysis when it comes to the NFL as well as the NBA. And we're going live on 2 channels tonight, our 49ers channel as well as our Chiefs channel, because Chiefs Kingdom is rocking out, Niner Gang is going hard, and we like to have fun here at Chat Sports. So this is our Super Chat menu. We've already gotten a bunch of Super Chats in, $25 on the Niners side of things. $5 Super Chat, we cheers you. We drink some beer. $10, you can promote yourself. If you're a rapper and you got bars, drop that SoundCloud. If you have a business in the San Francisco area or anywhere and you want to let people know who are watching all across the globe about your business, or you're an Instagram influencer, you want to drop the IG, you can do that with a $10 Super Chat. $20, we got the Fireball on deck. We haven't been able to take a shot yet. And we got 1,100 people watching live on the 49ers report, 1,200 people on the Chiefs report. We're trying to take some shots. $50, I'll also shotgun a beer. So we are never scared, Harrison and I.
Never scared whatsoever. I mean, we just played golf in 100-degree temperature yesterday.
We were ripping it, too.
Can't be scared, just hacking away. By the way, shout out Chiefs Kingdom. We just crossed 18,000 subscribers. You guys are the best. 159 new subs since we've started this watch party. So you guys are bringing the heat once again. So I appreciate you guys. We're slacking just a little bit. I don't want to call you out too much, but we are getting beat on the likes challenge. First to 500 likes, the 49ers report has 477 likes.
Get it going.
We have 416 here on the Chiefs report. It's close, but it's not super close.
Hit that thumbs up icon.
Hey, like the video. Let's get to 500 likes on both channels. But hey, Chiefs Kingdom, let's beat the 49ers report. Let's get to 500 likes before
we
they
just did. Sorry.
Well, didn't happen.
Apologize.
436. Looks like you got a super chat on the 49ers report. Or is this on the Chiefs report?
No, we have a super chat coming in from Double B Studio. He was super chatting us during our live show on Thursday, so thank you for those, as well as this $5 super chat. He's simply saying cheers. So Harrison.
Cheers.
Niner Gang, Chiefs Empire, cheers. I'll chug to that, too.
Appreciate you guys. Super chats really help us support the show. They're not required, but we do appreciate all of them. So thank you guys very much. And now we're going to get to see the great Chad Henne once again.
Already about 140 new subscribers on the 49ers report. You guys are the best. Thank you for supporting the show as well as the channel. We put a bunch of work and a bunch of passion into what we do on our respective channels. 49ers report for Harrison, the Chiefs report. So for you to support us, we greatly appreciate that.
Good kick coverage that time by the Niners as Fountain brings it out to the 16-yard line. just about a 20-yard return for Kansas City. So the 49ers take the lead on that 36-yard field goal attempt from Robbie Gould, but Kansas City gets the ball back here. We'll see how long Chad Henne plays tonight. Excited to see Shane Buechele for Kansas City, fighting for a roster spot, the rookie UDFA quarterback out of SMU. I expect him to play a lot in the second half. Oh, it's shots time.
See, Double B Studio
Double
is
B
never
is bringing
scared.
it.
You want to
Chad
call
Henne,
this play quick?
Play action, scrambling. Oh, it's the Browns game all over again. Just kidding. He gets 1 yard.
All right, we'll pour some shots thanks to that super chat coming in from Double B Studio. We'll pop that up on the screen.
$20,
or did
we'll take shots, and that's what we're all
cool.
about. Just make sure we have that scoreboard up on the bottom when we
Harrison,
do this.
give me your shot glass.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yep.
2nd and 9 here for Henne and crew. 11:50 and counting here in the second quarter. Appreciate you guys. Take a shot after this play. Henne in the gun on 2nd and 9. Takes the snap, quick throw, curl route up top. Fighting for yardage. I believe that is, let me double check and make sure here. That is Doris Fontaine, who also had that return a second ago. Cheers. Appreciate the $20 super.
Cheers, y'all.
We have fun.
Saturday
We
night,
keep it
baby.
real. We have the best analysis. We're the best of both worlds. Here at Chat Sports, the Chiefs report, the 49ers report. We do it all. 3rd and 1 here for Kansas City. Henne in the gun. Darrell Williams to his left. Inside zone. He'll pick up the first couple of yards. Only needed about a foot. Gets the first down. Darrell Williams really establishing himself as a part of this team down the stretch last year when Clyde Edwards-Helaire was banged up. He's the clear number 2 running back. Showing a replay of that Lance throw.
What
that's
a
just,
throw,
That's
man.
just an absolute dart across his body.
And it really was in stride. And I know that Trent Sherfield, it might be categorized as NFL open because he had some space, but there wasn't a bunch of space from him in that defensive
you roll
back.
left and throw right, 40-plus yards
unbelievable.
downfield. That's a big boy throw, however you slice it. Chad Henne with an out route, complete. That's going to be Marcus Kemp, who's had a pretty solid camp for the Chiefs. He's been on the roster bubble for a couple of years now, kind of bouncing his way from the practice squad to the 53-man for a couple of seasons. 2nd and 4 here after the pickup of 6. 10 minutes left here in the second quarter. Niners 9, Chiefs 7. And the preseason opener for both of these squads.
By the way, we just surpassed 37,000 subscribers on the 49ers
Couple of milestones hit tonight.
Continue to hit that red subscribe button, please.
Chad Henne, fade route, left side, incomplete. A little too long for Fontaine.
Really good coverage there by Diamador Lenore, and so far he's played well. Already has an interception, and he was right there on the coverage going stride for stride.
Using the sideline as his friend there, Chase.
Great
as the extra defender.
defensive back tutoring there.
Yep, no doubt about it. 3rd and 4 for Chad Henne. Henne in the early going here. 6 of 9, 37 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. A very Chad Henne line. He's in the gun, changing his protection at the line of scrimmage as the Niners show blitz. We'll see if they back off or not. They will. They'll play coverage. Quick. Oh!
Wow.
Almost jumped it. So the Niners showed blitz with 6 defenders. 3 of them drop as Henne tries to hit the hot route to get the quick first down. Almost intercepted there.
Jonas Griffith did such a great job of dissecting that play and reading the eyes of Chad Henne, and already he's almost come through with 2 interceptions. Griffith has played very, very well.
Is he a rook? Who is he?
So he went to Indiana State, and he's already been in the league for 1 year. But he's a good player who's really trying to earn a roster spot. And at 6'4", 250, he's got that physical profile, Harrison.
Yep.
And already you've seen him flash in this game.
Tommy Townsend kicks it out of bounds. Is that down at the 1-yard line? I think he kicked that out at the 1. Unreal.
Let's get to the super chat from the 49ers report. Another $5 super chat. So once again, we got to cheers you. We're in commercial break, so it's all good. We can drink. Looks like already Trey has a better game than all of the rookie quarterbacks that have played. Harrison, you were going live for Justin Fields' debut. What would you say?
I'll say this. Lance has made the best throw among the rookies. That's undisputable.
The touchdown pass that Fields threw guy was wide open.
Yeah,
it was a broken play.
Fields 14 of 20, $142, 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing, 1 throwing. Let's see Lance play a few more series, but I will say if Lance keeps this up, those two have really stood out to me in the early going, mostly just because they're both super mobile, Chase, and the arm strength is they both have plus arms, like plus arms. So, yeah, I mean, Lance has made the best throw. I think Fields has probably put together the most complete performance so far, but we're still early on in this game, so we'll see what Lance does over the next quarter or so. Kind of depends on how long he plays, but appreciate the super chat, and hey, if you're a Niners fan, a lot to be excited about with Trey Lance.
More than 1,000 people watching live on the 49ers Report. That number just increased and got updated to more than 1,200. And I know a lot of you are already subscribed to the 49ers Report because we bring you the best and latest 49ers news and rumors. We do live watch parties. This is our first watch party that we've ever done on the channel. And all throughout the season, every single game, we're going to be live doing stuff like this, but also live shows throughout the week as well. Basically, everything that happens with the Niners, we have you covered. And we went into tonight with 36,859 subscribers. Already, we're at 37,019. So if you're a part of the Niner gang, part of the faithful, and you want great 49ers coverage on YouTube, that's fun, informative, and entertaining, it's the best of all those worlds. Hit that red subscribe button down below or go to youtube.com/49ers TV and continue to hang out with us here.
Chase has been grinding since he joined us at Chat Sports in March. Has helped grow the channel, and hey, a lot to be excited about. So go check out the 49ers Report. Both channels are over 1,200 live, so this is very, very exciting. 1,235 on the Chiefs now, so it's neck and neck. But about 2,500 people live between the two. That's absolutely fantastic. You guys are the best. We appreciate the support you guys show. And yes, Chase, that Tommy Townsend punt went out of bounds at the 1-yard line. So good test here for rookie quarterback Trey Lance.
Great test.
Backed
for
up
Lance.
in your own end zone. See if he can at least pick up a first down or so.
And
here.
It's more like at the 3/4 mark.
I mean, that was an unbelievable
What
punt.
a punt. I formation behind Lance as he's under center. He's going to take the snap. He's actually going to pass it. Unleash a ball downfield. Screen froze, but we're back in action. Lance completes the pass from his own 1. And what a play to get the Niners out of the shadow of their own goalpost. It was a 35-yard passing play, complete to Charlie Warner, the backup tight end to George Kittle.
Defender fell, trying to keep in coverage. How about a play-action call out of your own end zone from Kyle Shanahan? That's letting your rookie quarterback let it rip.
It's bold, and I absolutely love it. And yes, the defender fell down,
Still
but
hit
Warner,
him in stride.
He ran a really crisp route.
Yep.
So from the 1-yard line to the 35 in one play, some explosion from the Niners offense. Back at it as Lance hands the ball off to Gallman, and he's stopped right around the line of scrimmage.
Hey, we saw Nagy let it rip with Justin Fields earlier once he settled in. This is the time to do that. Let's see how much poise these kids have early on. And Trey Lance, he's got some cojones. For those who don't know, that is balls in Spanish. He is not scared whatsoever.
Not at all. Marshall Green, he's just going like this on the camera right now. Off camera, I should say. I'm on camera doing
Balls
it.
are dragging on the floor after that throw.
2 receivers to Lance's left, one at the top of the formation. It's going to be a play action. Lance rolls to his left, makes a defender miss, gets rid of the ball, takes a big hit.
How about that ballsy throw?
And I don't like Lance doing that because he got crunched in between a couple of defenders. It was a play action roll left. There was a defender right in his face, so he stepped up in the pocket, unleashed it to his left once again to Charlie Warner, and got crushed. Welcome to the NFL. Actually, looking at the replay, that ball is incomplete, but Lance took a smack there. Got sandwiched between 2 defenders.
Tershawn Wharton popped him. Eric Hunsaker with the super chat on the 49ers Report. Just got one from John Camps on the Chiefs Report, so I appreciate both of those. We'll try and show that one here in a minute. Trey Lance hits a deep out route there, about a yard short of the sticks, though. Do you go for this, Chase, preseason?
To River Craycraft, I would. You already tested Trey Lance with a play-action pass from his own goal line. Why not? Challenge him again. See what he's got.
Looks like they're going to punt, though, here.
That's soft, Kyle. Come on. Go for it.
John Campa with the Super Chat. Cheers for my Beer Buddy Inc. Not sure what that is.
Beer. You got to take a couple sips.
Well, I need to get another beer.
Can we get Harrison another beer?
I think there's a Mickey Ultra in there. I'll take one of those.
I can't really see anybody out in the office right now.
A lot of watch
parties
I'm drunk, going on.
Because the lights are off. Don't worry.
Not yet. Looks like a fair catch here on that punt. Let's see who that was. Number 9. That would be Darius Shepard with the fair catch. One of the many deep receivers on this roster. 49ers report has 596 likes. The Chiefs report has 508. Hey, we got to catch up. Let's go. Hit that like button. Like this video. If you're part of Chiefs Kingdom, if you're a 49ers fan, like the video on the 49ers report. And, hey, liking the video, it's 100% free. It's easy. All you got to do is click one button, and it really helps us out. 49ers 9, Chiefs 7. Another super chat from Maggie Kozak here on the Chiefs report. Doesn't look like she sent a message, but I appreciate that. We'll flash your name on screen here. Appreciate that. $5. I got a beer's cheer, so I need a beverage. RC, Marshall, someone, can I get a beer in here, please?
Jack, I also put one in as a little challenge to the Niner gang for $100 in supers.
Appreciate that. Marshall Green.
Marshall.
G-Man winning.
Coming through in the clutch. Are the Giants winning? Your Giants winning, Marsh? Nope. Uh-oh, he looks very depressed.
Well, Mike Glennon ain't it.
It's going to be okay.
Hey, we get $100 in super chats. Chase Sr. will take a shot. I'll join him.
You want to join me? Okay.
I'm not a coward.
Hey, you're not a coward, and you're my boy. So on the Niners report currently, $59.95 in super chats.
We're getting crushed in that category,
If we get to $100, Harrison and I, we take shots. It could be a combination of $5 super chats, 10, or somebody could just go with the 41 piece and get us over 100
Is Mike
right now.
Dibble watching? Yeah. If he is, I'm pretty confident.
We need Mike Dibble in the chat.
We're only
Richard.
We're only at $14.99 here on the Chiefs report, so we got to close in a couple areas here on tonight's watch party between the 49ers and the Chiefs. San Francisco 9, Kansas City 7. We're about midway through, or late here in the second quarter. Midway through, 7:45. Hey, if you love Chiefs Kingdom, if you love the Kansas City Chiefs, I'm bringing you videos almost every single day here on the channel, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. I'll get that live link in the chat for you guys. All you got to do is click and subscribe today. It's 100% free. Hey, the more subscribers we get, the more videos we can do just for you guys. Chase is able to do daily videos because he's got 36,000, 37,000 subs. We're at 18. We're at a good number, but...
Yeah. Very good number.
Got to get more to do daily videos. So subscribe, share that link with a friend. It's youtube.com/ChiefsTV. The latest news and rumors from training camp, preseason coverage, and then, of course, game coverage throughout the regular season as the Chiefs will get the ball back here, trailing 9-7. I believe we have a new quarterback in the game for Kansas City.
Going to be Shane Buechele?
I think it looks like Anthony Gordon.
Okay.
Number 8. Him and Buechele are kind of jockeying for that QB3 role. He hands off, gain of 9. Didn't quite catch who had the handoff there. I think that was maybe Jerick McKinnon, former 49er. Anthony Gordon played his college ball at Washington State. Classified as a rookie, but last year was actually his rookie year. Didn't record any stats, though.
See an Andy Reid project as a backup, the next Chad
Some
Henne,
mobility,
yeah.
You know. Got some arm talent. We'll see. Put up huge numbers under Mike Leach at Wazoo a few years ago. Gordon throws back shoulder right side. That's going to go incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest ball there, but
No.
in coverage, it was Ambry Thomas. And already you've seen two of the Niners draft picks, Ambry Thomas and Diamador Lenore, get tested as cornerbacks, and both of them have fared well in the early going.
Yeah, some valuable reps for both of these teams tonight. 2nd and 10 here. 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. Gordon the shotgun. Jerick McKinnon, he'll get the handoff, pick up about 5 or 6, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 4.
And once again, Jonas Griffith on the tackle for the Niners.
He's all over the place.
All over the place.
He might have to be a winner tonight.
Yeah,
we'll see.
No doubt.
Jarrett McKinnon rocking the number 1. That's swaggy right there. The new number change rules allows different position groups to wear more numbers than allowed in the past. Gordon breaks the huddle here on 3rd and 4 as Jarrett McKinnon will line up to his left.
I'm not going to lie. I like the single-digit numbers
it's a
for
good
these
look.
running backs. It's a good look on McKinnon.
It's a great look. Gordon takes the snap. 3-step drop, looking, surveying, throws underneath, caught right near the sticks. That was tight coverage. I think that's going to move the chains.
Yeah, he really had to fit that ball in there.
A little confident throw right there. That was Marcus Kemp again, who flashes the mitts on that one.
Right
no doubt a catch.
Yeah, right in between Ambry Thomas. And who else was
Is that Webb again?
Marcel Harris, maybe?
Not sure. The 1st and 10 here for Kansas City. Oh, we got a $20 super chat.
$20 super chat, so we're that much closer to $100 in super chats. Now up to $84.93. This $20 super chat coming in from Lahina Divers 13. I hope I said that right. Bang, bang, keep up the good work, y'all. Great stream. Go Niners. Enjoy the fireball. We will, and I hope, Lahina Divers, you are subscribed to the Niners Report.
Anthony Gordon took a shot downfield, incomplete. 8-yard pickup on the next play, and now we got 3rd and 2. Chiefs get stopped, so they are forced to punt. Tommy Townsend back, and he'll blast one through the end zone. So the 49ers set to take over at their own 20-yard line. 4:12 remaining here in the first half. I'm not sure. I don't think it actually refreshed. It just falls further and further back. So 49ers set to take over here. 4:12 remaining in the first half. I don't know if there's like a refresh button at the top. I don't know how it works.
Another super chat coming in from Manny650. Bang, bang. That is a beer cheers.
Hey.
So cheers to you, Manny. All of Niner Gang and Chiefs Kingdom. And also, we got to take those shots, Harrison.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey.
Thanks for that $20
cheers.
super chat.
Easy money.
Oh, man, that cinnamon just lathers the pipes a little bit different.
No doubt about it. Appreciate you guys bringing the heat. Hey, subscribe to each of these channels. If you're a Chiefs fan, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. We crossed 18,000 subs earlier tonight. Appreciate you guys. So hit that subscribe button and chase. They can find the 49ers Report at youtube.com/49erstv.
That's right. youtube.com/49erstv. Already picked up a couple hundred subscribers tonight. I mean, I'll tell you this. If we get to 40K subs by the end of the night, I might have to I might have to streak home.
If that happens,
that's what I might have to do.
I'll join you if that happens. That's quite a that's
like
quite
Will
a
Ferrell in
goal.
Old School. We're going streaking down in the city of Dallas.
Oh man,
Dick down in Dallas.
Appreciate you guys.
All right, Trey Lance is
back
on the field for the Niners offense. Carry for no gain up the middle. I believe it was Trey Sermon
just happened
who got bottled up as he tried to run right through the interior of that Niners offensive line and Chiefs defensive line, but he was stopped and halted right away. He's going to come off the field, and I believe Wayne Gallman's going to come in and replace him.
He was out for a couple of series, and they've kind of brought him back here, so kind of a little deep rotation from Shanahan tonight, which is the norm.
3rd and 8 for the Niners from their own 22. Gallman to Lance's left. Man in motion, trips wide receivers to the top of the formation. Lance takes the snap, drops back, has a little bit of pressure, rips it to the sideline, and it's dropped.
Wow.
What a throw, though. That's exactly what you're looking for on an out route, tight coverage with pressure right in his face. And once again, Richie James with a drop, which has been a very big problem for him in training camp. And as we look at the replay, the throw was just right there.
Yeah,
I mean, you have to catch it and bring that down. So that's now 2 first downs on the Trey Lance-led offense that have been negated by a drop and a penalty.
Yeah, I mean, you can't throw the ball better. It's on time. It's on that front shoulder. Which
it's right there.
What we were talking about. It's got to be caught. And Niners receivers are gonna have to get used to those ramped up throws because they just have different RPMs on them than Jimmy Garoppolo. The punt is away. Nice little return there from Kansas City from Darius Shepard. And I assume we'll see Anthony Gordon here once again. Hey, Chiefs Kingdom, make some money throughout football season. Here's what I found out with the Chiefs. They're going to win 13, 14 games. So if you just moneyline bet them every week, you're going to make money at the end of the year. You're not going to make massive money, but you're going to make money. Chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. Use that promo code Chiefs125. I'll put that link here in the live chat for you guys. Chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. Make some money. Also, we got a $20 super chat here on the Chiefs Report. Make money by gambling on the Chiefs all NFL season long. Chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. And use that promo code Chiefs125. Let's see here. Little 5-yard pickup here on first down. Let's hit some supers real quick.
220s for the Chiefs.
Laura Felty with the $20 super chat. Thank you for the sticker. It's one of the stickers there. Appreciate that. Gregory Rowe, I believe that's another. He goes, rapper promo JK, go Chiefs. Hey, if you're a rapper, I'll plug your account. You got a SoundCloud?
That's a shot.
Let me know.
That's another shot.
It's 2 shots.
Yeah.
Those are 220
pieces.
220
pieces. So does that mean that I have to take 2 shots with you, or you have to take?
I'm doing 2 regardless because they're on the Chiefs Report.
That's what I'm saying.
It's up to you.
All right. All right.
You could do 1.
Bartender.
That's exactly right. Roughing the passer.
Here's 1.
Coming up here.
Sluggy that, and I'll give you another.
1 down, 1 to go. Chase is going to join me on this second one.
Say no more.
Oh, a personal foul actually on Kansas City. That's just a dumb play. Is that Darwin Thompson? I'm so tired of Darwin Thompson. I don't think he makes his football team, by the way.
Yeah, Andy Reid doesn't stand for that.
Been a disappointment out of Utah State a couple of years ago. Has a fumbling issue. And that's just a drive killer. 2nd and 21 now. Oh, I hear Mitchell Wren's going nuts in the other studio.
Raiders must have scored a touchdown, huh?
Yep. Anthony Gordon, play action. Checks it down underneath. Nice little play by Jerick McKinnon. Jerick McKinnon's had a strong camp. I think he beats out.
I think he can make the roster.
I think he beats out Darwin Thompson. He's that kind of RB3. Gives you some 3rd down reps as a pass catcher. Don't think he'll get a lot of rushing opportunities, but he's a good pass catcher. Can still make some plays. There was a play a couple of weeks ago in training camp where he took a swing pass 70 yards to the crib. So 3rd and 10 here, and then we'll go to this next thing. Oh, 2-minute warning. Let's go to this now. Chase Sr. started here at Chat Sports about 6 months ago now.
This is my 6th month.
And, hey, help him grow on Twitter. He's actually crushing me on Twitter. He's verified on Twitter at Chase_Senior. It's all a crapshoot on Twitter. You can put that link in your live chat if you want. And we'll come back. We'll give some shout-outs. So give him a follow at Chase_Senior. You going to defend your Twitter account? Or you just...
I was throwing the link in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can't multitask?
Oh, no, I can.
I can sometimes multitask. So follow him at Chase_Senior. Chase and I are very similar in the sense that we're not just one-trick ponies. No, not bagging anyone who is, but we cover the NFL, we cover the NBA, we love all sports. So hit us up at Chase_Senior. He's got over 4,000 followers. I'm at HGramNFL, but trust me, I spit NBA takes as well. Some college football, which is just around the corner. I can't wait for that. Give me a follow. I'm plugging the live chat here on the Chiefs Report at HGramNFL. Give us a follow. Talk some ball with us. We'll have a very, very good time. At HGramNFL for me, at Chase_Senior for Chase. Hit us up on social media. believe there's a break in the action right now. 3rd and 16, 2-minute warning coming
Might as well
up
take
here.
a shot, right?
Oh yeah, we got to take these other shots.
Cheers, y'all.
Who's going to be the better team this year? Type KC for the Chiefs, SF for the Niners. You got to rep your squad.
Got to rep your squad.
You got to rep your squad. Even if you're the Texans this year, you got to rep your squad.
Noah Smack, he's going with the Niners.
It's the beauty of the NFL.
Yeah.
Everyone's 0-0.
Yeah, I'll tell you this, Harrison. I'm not sure what's going to happen and develop at the quarterback position between Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey Lance. No rookie has ever led their team to a Super Bowl and won it. So the task is very tall because this Niners team is ready to compete for a Super Bowl this year. That being said, if the Niners and the Chiefs both stay healthy, I think they're Final Four teams without a doubt.
Yeah.
Especially for KC. They have a little bit more certainty than the Niners do.
They filled their only need, which is the O-line.
And they stacked the offensive line with a lot of depth and a lot of quality starting pieces.
Yep.
I think the Niners, if they stay healthy, maybe we're looking at another rematch from Super Bowl 54.
Could be. I mean, if Bosa comes back and is a DPOY type of candidate this year, which I think he could be, that would be huge for San Francisco. Obviously, if the Chiefs keep Mahomes clean and healthy, I mean, this team's going to average 30-plus points a game. So these are two teams that I think will be in the mix this year. There's no doubt about that. So 2-minute warning about to wrap up here, the longest 2-minute warning in history, as we'll see what Anthony Gordon can draw up here on 3rd and long. 3rd and 16 at the Chiefs' own 34-yard line. Gordon in the gun. Pair of receivers to his left, one to his right, as he's in the shotgun. 3rd and 16. McKinnon stepped out of bounds a few yards earlier than he initially thought he did. And now we've got a false start. That's going to bring up 3rd and 21.
Yeah, that Niners defense and that front that's been getting a lot of snaps so far with the first team. And speaking of the second team defensive line unit, because a lot of those first team defensive front players have been out because of maintenance issues, injury issues, rest. They were ready to get after it there. They had a good beat right off the ball.
3rd and 21 now. Tough spot to be in if you're a third-string quarterback. Anthony Gordon, you guys can shout out your city. Let us know where you're watching from. Gordon, a lot of pressure, evades, throws underneath. Jerick McKinnon makes a guy miss. McKinnon picks up about 16, but he's going to be 5 yards short. That's a good little play from Gordon, though, to find his safety valve, Jerick McKinnon, and pick up some yardage, but the Chiefs will likely have to punt here on 4th and 5.
Andy Reid going to go?
I would. I mean, if it's 4th and manageable in the preseason and you're not inside your own 20, I think you should always go for it. Tommy Townsend was top 5 in the NFL in punt yardage last year. I don't need to see him get any more punt reps. We already saw him bullseye one at the 1-yard line. Let's go for it. Come on. He's not going to, though. Tommy Townsend on to punt. Did get another super chat. Is this on the 49ers report? Chiefs report. All right, we're catching up in supers. Del Monte Green Beans. Love the name. I really want to see Darwin Thompson to contribute. Any wide receivers that you would like to see get some real field time? Look, I'd like to see Thompson contribute as well, but every time he comes in, he either fumbles, he has a penalty. He just makes dumb plays. He reminds me of Javon Wims with the Bears. They both do really stupid stuff.
Head-scratching
but they're both very talented. It's very frustrating. Receivers I'd like to see, get Marcus Kemp reps. I've always been intrigued by him. You know, obviously your starters are out at this point. Byron Pringle had a touchdown. That was a good showing from him. But yeah, I mean, you just want this depth to play itself out. So I appreciate the super chat as good opportunity here, Chase. A little 2-minute drill for Trey Lance here.
And he's already been tested a number of times tonight. Already has an 80-yard touchdown ball to Trent Sherfield. Kyle Shanahan has tested him a bit. Play action from his own one in the shadow of his own goalpost. And now we get to see Trey Lance operate in a 2-minute drill. And I'm not sure if this is going to be his final possession of the game. He was expected to get around 30 snaps, so we're approaching that threshold. Let's see, though. Niners from their own 12. Lance under center. Drops back, looks left, throws right. Soars it a little bit too high. A lot of zip on that ball. Ball incomplete.
That's really his first miss of the night.
Yeah.
In terms of
missing
a
with
ball
accuracy.
that he could have hit that he just overthrew.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's been really good.
I will say this, and that ball was attempted for Richie James, who dropped a critical third down earlier in the game. Lance has had a good feel in the pocket.
Yep.
He's a little bit slow to get rid of the ball, which is expected from a rookie quarterback. But in terms of the processing, you're seeing him shift his eyes across the field at all three levels. So I do like that in the early going from Trey. And this is no surprise because everybody talks about his confidence, his character, his maturity, his leadership. Doesn't seem fazed by the moment at all, reminding me a lot in that way of Justin Fields and how we saw him earlier. Here's Lance, quick throw to his right. It's actually going to be a carry because he threw it behind the line of scrimmage, and it's going to go for a first down. That's Jawan Jennings on the catch and run, and with 1:25, that clock continues to bleed.
See how
Niners
he operates
get to the
no
24.
huddle here.
We're going to go no huddle here. Lance snaps it, throws it deep, almost picked off. Not the best throw as he launched that into double coverage. Looked like it was an out route toward the sideline.
Tried to beat cover 2 there. He had the safety over the top. Corner kind of playing zone. Corner jumped it.
Yeah, I don't hate the throw.
It's DeAndre Baker in coverage.
DeAndre Baker in coverage. The thing that you want to talk to him about during the film study after him making a throw like that is, hey, look at the situation right now.
Yeah.
Because there's 1:14. We're in our own territory on our side of the field. We have a 9-7 lead. You've played really well.
Yep.
There's no need to force it when we're at our own 24-yard line because an interception there allows the Chiefs to potentially put a touchdown back on the board. Lance takes the snap, fires across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, and you see that with quarterbacks with ridiculous arm strength. Mahomes even does this sometimes.
They take chances.
You think you can make every throw, and most of the time you can because you can just throw through guys, but sometimes you got to know when to rein it in, as Lance threw that a little too far out in front for his intended weapon there.
I think it was Charlie Warner who was on the route there. It looked as though he was held just a bit, but not enough to affect the play. So 3rd and 10, Niners 24, Lance in the shotgun. He gets pressured, and he's going to get sacked again. That's the 3rd time that Lance has been sacked tonight. This offensive line for the Niners, I understand Trent Williams and Alex Mack didn't start, so now you're playing with reserves, but they have not played well throughout the entire game.
Yeah, the Chiefs' twos up front have beaten the 49ers' twos. There's no doubt about that. They've gotten pressure on Lance more times than once. I believe they've sacked him 3 times now.
Yeah, that was Jalen Moore, the
Tim Ward with
rookie
the sack
out of Western Michigan, who just got flat out beat right off the ball.
Yeah, Tim Ward picks up a sack there. So 49ers have to punt, which they do, and now the Chiefs will take back over. Anthony Gordon looking to lead about a 1-minute drill of his own. So we'll see what he can draw up here. Just under a minute to play. Got a super chat on the 49ers report, Chase.
Yeah, let's get to this $5 super chat from Odin's Love Child. We're at $94 in super chats on the Niners report. Once we get to 100, myself and Harrison will take a shot. Just saying, bang, bang, Niner gang. So bang, bang, Niner gang. Shout out to you. We'll take a sip of beer to celebrate.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. The feed we're having is having a little bit of trouble, but we'll keep you guys up to date. The Chiefs are at the 49ers 44. Anthony Gordon goes incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. As I'm just going to freelance this final possession here. 2nd and 10. Chiefs did pick up a quick first down. 52 ticks left in the first half. Down to 46 seconds now. Here we go. I think we're back caught up, actually. 3rd and 3 at the Niners' 43-yard line. Gordon in the gun. Looks, throws underneath. Incomplete. It was dropped. Not sure if that was McKinnon or Thompson.
That's a bad drop.
That is a very bad drop.
What was that, Jack? Oh.
Hit $100 in supers on the 49ers report, so Chase and I got to take a shot now.
Right, I'll pour it up.
Hey, Chiefs Kingdom, if we hit 100 on the Chiefs report, we'll have to take another shot. So let's get there. We're at $60 in supers on the Chiefs report.
Yeah, $10 super chat from Philly Breed allows us to eclipse the $100 mark in super chats. Just saying, Niner Nation.
Appreciate you guys.
Juan Herrera with the super chat coming in as well, saying, "What's up, Chase? Bang, bang, Niner gang. It's shots time." Indeed it is.
They're going to try a 62-yard field goal for Harrison Butker.
Wow, almost.
I think it was a little short. That's the classic, hey, Andy, just let me try it. It's preseason. Just short. That was very close. I think that was good from 60. But Butker couldn't drain it. So now you get Trey Lance at his own 44-yard line, Chase, and cheers, by the way.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks for getting us to $100+ in super chat.
Now Trey Lance, he's about 20 yards away from getting Robbie Golden in field goal range.
Of note here, 2 timeouts for Kyle Shanahan and Trey Lance as well. So far, Lance, 4 of 10, 125 and a touchdown. So the number's not all that great. Couple of drops in there. So 37 seconds left. Niners pass just midfield on the Chiefs' 48-yard line. Lance in the shotgun. He's got a back to his right. More pressure. He fumbles, but he's able to recover it. That Niners offensive line is getting whooped. They're straight up getting dominated right now.
Kershawn Wharton with the strip sack there.
Kyle Shanahan, I think, calls a timeout. So now 29 seconds left. And the Niners are within distance of a pass play or two for Robbie Gould to come out and kick a field goal.
Wharton just goes right past the center here.
Yeah.
Or the right guard, excuse me, and just gets a paw on the football and strip sacks Lance.
And that was Aaron Banks, who got beat, which isn't good. That's the Niners' second-round pick out of Notre Dame.
And that's kind of what gets tricky when you evaluate some of these young quarterbacks, too, when they're playing with the 2s, the 3s. It's like, well, we know there's a shortage of depth offensive linemen in this league. So you get deeper into these games, the defenses tend to have the advantage in the trenches. So we'll see what Lance musters up here. Bit of a better pocket that time.
Yeah, Trey Sermon, he's only able to pick up a couple. And I think, is Kyle Shanahan going to let the clock bleed out, or is he going to take a timeout?
Might have used his last one. We'll see.
All right, he's going to take his last timeout at 20 seconds left.
I want to see Lance launch a Hail Mary. Let's let him let one rip into the end zone.
I still think you can go
now you still have
pass
time.
To the sideline as he takes another big hit.
Ripped there. I bet this is the end of Lance, by the way.
Yes, I think so,
I think Rosen or who's the other, Sudfeld will start
going to come in.
Second half. I think so.
Third and 15 now.
I've seen enough from Trey Lance if I'm Kyle Shanahan.
He's gotten hit enough, and he has shown enough.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Third and 15 now. 20 seconds left in the first half. We'll see if Trey Lance could complete another pass to get 3 more points on the board to extend this 9-7 lead. This super chat coming in that we already shouted out to Juan Herrera. Oh, another one from Juan. Thank you, Juan. He's saying, Fresno, California, Niner gang, what's good, faithful? We'll drink to that here in just a second. Lance in the shotgun. Takes the snap. 17 seconds left. Rips it across the middle. Almost intercepted.
Good pocket.
Good pocket for Lance. Forced the ball in there. He kind of had to at that point, because the Chiefs' defense took his sideline options away because he looked sideline briefly, tried to go to the middle of the field, double coverage, tried to fit it in there to Jawan Jennings, but a very good play.
Rashad Fenton
by
almost
Rashad
picking
Fenton.
that one off.
Good anticipation by Fenton.
I don't mind that risk from Lance. I know if you're sitting at home, you're probably thinking, well, you don't want to force that. Under 20 seconds left in the first half. Worst case, that's picked off.
Exactly.
The Chiefs have to get 30 yards in 15 seconds.
Well, here's the thing. You take the chance there, Trey. You don't take it like you did earlier on in the drive at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, it's all situational.
No doubt.
Fair catch there on the punt. Who's punting for the Niners? Wishnowsky?
Yes, Mitch Wishnowsky.
So 6 seconds left. I expect Anthony Gordon to just take a knee here. Here's the halftime plan, by the way. Chase and I will take a brief break. We'll have the live scoreboard up. We'll get some food in us, take a quick restroom break, come back for the second half, and we'll be live for the entire second half, so don't go anywhere. Anthony Gordon going to take a knee, and that'll bring us to halftime. Niners 9, Chiefs 7. Don't go anywhere, as we'll get you guys caught up on the live stats here shortly. And then we'll take a quick break. Producer Jack updating the scoreboard. I'll run through some Chiefs stats, and then Chase can run through some Niners stats here if he's got the game feed pulled up. Chad Henne, 6 of 9, 37 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Anthony Gordon, 5 of 8, 37 yards. Patrick Mahomes played 1 series, just 1 for 2 with 4 yards. Jarrett McKinnon leading the team in rushing, 3 carries, 19 yards. Clyde Edwards-Helaire has 4 for 18. McKinnon also leading the team in receiving, 2 for 21. Byron Pringle has the Chiefs' lone touchdown, 2 catches, 10 yards, including a 5-yard touchdown. What's going on with the Niners, Chase?
Yeah, so Trey Lance in that first half, and I don't think he's going to come and play in the second half because he got hit a little bit too much and displayed a lot of ability. 5 of 12, 128, 1 touchdown, that 80-yard bomb to Trent Sherfield. Jimmy Garoppolo went a nice 3 of 3 for 26 yards. On the receiving end of things, Trent Sherfield, lone catch, went for 80 yards to the house. Charlie Warner, 1 for 34. In terms of running the football, Trey Sermon leading the team in carries at 8 carries for 21 yards, only 2.5 yards per touch. Juwan Jennings, not only has he caught a couple of balls and had some balls thrown his way, he's got 2 carries for 23 yards as well. So you saw the 49ers in that first half do a couple of things offensively in terms of who they were targeting. On the defensive end of the football, Arden Key leading the way with 5 total tackles, James Burgess with 4, Jonas Griffith has been all over the field. He's got 4 tackles.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So you add all that up, 49ers 9, Chiefs 7, in a Super Bowl 54 rematch here in the NFL preseason. Chase and I are going to take a break once we are ready to go. We close here, Jack? Trying to figure out what we're doing here. Juwan Jennings leading the way in rushing for San Francisco. I think both those on backwards passes, by the way.
Yes, you're right.
Good
yak.
Good. So, yeah, some free yardage rushing the ball for a receiver there as the 49ers take a 9-7 lead. Make sure you're subscribed to the Chiefs Report. Subscribe to the 49ers Report, whichever channel you're watching from. Chase and I will be back as the Niners lead the Chiefs 9-7. Second half action coming your way here in just a second, so stay tuned for that. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes. We are back live here on the Chiefs Report and the 49ers Report. Harrison Graham and Chase Sr. 49ers 9-7 lead here at halftime. Trey Lance, by the way, still has his helmet on, so we might see one more drive of him. We'll have to wait and see. But, hey, let's get the live chats back flowing. Audience has dipped a bit. It's all right. It's halftime. About to get some second-half action. If you're going for the Chiefs, type KC. If you're going for the 49ers, type SF. Come on. Be prideful. Type it more than once. Get those chats or comments flowing in the live chat. And Chase and I will get some shout-outs for you. Seeing a Go Chiefs from Lisa. Seeing some 49ers fans. By the way, if you love the Niners, youtube.com/49ers TV. Chase has you covered. Let's see here. Boo from someone. So get those votes in. Seeing a KC from Maggie. 49ers from Jose. Who you got in this game? SF from Arthur. KC from Eric. Zort from Zico. He goes KC. Chase, you got any over there?
I got plenty over here on my end. Juan Herrera, Trickster, Morald Bain, Kevin Steffi, Juan Herrera, Gaming with Nate, Jose Daniels, J Mac, Nicole and Harold, Juan Herrera, Monique, Jay, Kraken. Continue to get your votes in. Let's get this audience back up and popping.
Second half is underway as the 49ers kick it deep. Appreciate the super chat from Edward, by the way, during halftime. Designated drivers. Oh, we'll be safe. Don't worry.
We're good.
We're not reckless.
I walk home, so I'm all right.
Yeah, he walks.
I'll be able to walk.
Very environmentally friendly.
Line.
So there you go.
Thanks.
Anthony Gordon still in at quarterback for the Chiefs. He takes the snap, gets a handoff up the middle for about 6 yards. It was Darwin Thompson on the carry. Bring up 2nd and 4. Niners 9, Chiefs 7. Here in the early part of the second half. As things get underway, deeper into this preseason game. Gordon takes the snap, quick throw, pick of about 5. I believe that was, let's see. Looks like Jody Fortson, who's trying to make the roster as a converted tight end now. He'll pick up 5. Couple minutes gone here in the third quarter, second half, I should say. Niners 9, Chiefs 7. Got over 700 people watching live on the Chiefs Report. Appreciate you guys for joining us. Keep it rolling here. 3rd and 5 upcoming for Kansas City. Let's see what Andy Reid dials up here. Anthony Gordon getting the first looks after Patrick Mahomes and Chad Henne. We'll see if and when Shane Buechele gets into the game. Some pre-snap motion for the Chiefs. Gordon setting up a screenplay. Darwin Thompson. That's a nice tackle from San Francisco, keeping him about a yard short. That'll bring up 4th and 1. Hilliard on that one, Chase.
Yeah, Hilliard trying to prove himself on this roster as a UDFA. And it was just a nice little screen pass. He's able to dissect the play very well and wraps around the ankle. So for kids, if they're trying to watch a video on how to tackle, that's how you do it right there. Justin Hilliard making a very good tackle right around the ankles so that ball carrier isn't able to do anything after that. 4th
and short. Looks like Andy Reid will go for it here, and why not? It's the preseason. Darwin Thompson in at running back. We'll see if he gets another opportunity here.
Also, shout out to L for just looking out for our safety. Phenomenal.
Exactly.
If you need a ride home, let us know.
Thompson picks up the first down, so Chiefs move the chains early in the second half.
L, were you the one who was offering to send me a Niners jersey during our live show on Thursday? That might have been you. If so, get back into the chat and let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little business.
Appreciate you, L.
Carlos Winter watching from Mexico. Thank you very much.
Gordon in the shotgun at midfield. Play action. Quick curl route up top. Pick up about 7 or 8 yards. Looks like that's going to be Fontaine again.
Yeah, Marcel Harris on the tackle. He's a really interesting story for this Niners defense because throughout his career, he has been a defensive back. But throughout training camp, Kyle Shanahan, D'Amico Ryans, and the coaching staff, they've been flirting with having him play linebacker. And he's actually kind of made that transition almost full time. I like it because it gives him and the defense a little bit of versatility. But at 6 foot, 215 pounds, he's an intriguing option how you can kind of use him on that Niners defense.
Gordon, play action, rolling right, sidearm sling. That's a nice little toss.
I like Gordon. Gordon's nice.
He's a gamer. He's accurate. Dude, he put up, I think he threw for over 5,000 yards under Mike Leach a couple of years ago at Wazoo. He's mobile. He doesn't have a great arm. He's got a...
But it's good enough.
But, yeah, you know, you get him on the move, these bootleg type of plays. He can make some throws. I'm trying to find a comp for him at quarterback.
That was Harris. That got beat out in the slot.
1st and 10. I was shocked when he went undrafted in 2020. He was certainly worthy of getting picked. Bounced around the Seahawks practice squad a year ago. Chiefs picked him up this offseason. Gordon in the gun, 1st and 10 at the 35. Quick screen.
Oh, fumble.
Chad Williams here. Ball comes out.
He's going to be down.
They're going to roll him down
He's
here.
Rolled down.
We'll see.
That's close.
And this is kind of what you have to do with Gordon. Quick passing game, underneath stuff. He's not going to throw 40-yard darts like Trey Lance. But, you know, he's been accurate with the football. He's made some good decisions. Let's see the replay here. Chad Williams. I think he was down. That was very close, though. Here's a better angle here. We've got the feed here. Yeah, he was down. Very close, though. Can challenge in the preseason. Don't believe Kyle Shanahan will, though. 2nd and 7 upcoming now. Chiefs on the trot at the 49ers' 32-yard line. Chad Williams in motion. Draw play. Darwin Thompson nowhere. That one's blown up by San Francisco. 41 in on the tackle there. Looks like Miles?
Alexander Myers.
Myers, okay.
Yeah. 2nd-year guy out of Houston.
Getting deep into the rosters here for Kansas City and San Francisco. But these are reps that, hey, like maybe you don't make the team, but practice squad potential for some of these guys.
Yeah, no doubt.
You got to, you know, this is an opportunity of a lifetime for a lot of these dudes. 3rd and about 8 for Gordon, who's trying to prove himself. Playing pretty well so far. Got trips to the top. Gordon looking, rolling left, throws downfield, tipped.
Oh, it's
and intercepted.
What a pick.
Oh, I think they called him out of bounds, actually.
We're going to have to take that to replay to see if he got his feet in because Ken Webster, off the deflection, one-handed that ball along the sideline.
Wow. You kind of see what I'm talking about there, Chase, with trying to throw it downfield. Not quite the arm strength.
Across your body,
especially rolling to your left. Let's see here. Getting the replay.
Oh, he just didn't get that right toe in.
Let's see here. Ball was tipped by another defender. Hauled in. I think that right foot's out of bounds.
That right toe is out of bounds. Otherwise, that was an acrobatic and fantastic
Harrison
play
Butker going to try another long field goal. Tried one from 62 earlier. Here's one from 52. I think this one is going to go in. It does. Right down Broadway. Chiefs take a 10-9 lead. Get those threes in the live chat here. We'll get that scoreboard updated. 10-9 Chiefs. And hey, Super Chat battle. Niners taking care of business so far. Appreciate you guys. If you Super Chat, we'll shout you guys out. We'll drink some beer depending on whatever you guys, how much you guys send in. $20 Super Chats forces Chase and I to take shots of Fireball. $5 with beers, cheers. $10 you can promote yourself, your IG, your SoundCloud, your Twitter, your YouTube channel, whatever it is. $20 shot of Fireball. And then, hey, it hasn't happened yet, but if you send us a $50 Super Chat, Chase will shotgun a beer. Who doesn't want to see that?
Let's go.
Second half of the preseason.
Down to get crazy.
It's a Chase special. Audience ticking back up here.
It's a senior special.
Senior shotgun. That's what we call them here at Chat Sports. Who you got? KC for the Chiefs, SF for the Niners. Get your votes in. Looks like Trey Lance will get another series. He's been sacked 4 times tonight, Chase.
Not his fault, though.
Yeah, I don't think a single one was his fault. Maybe one he held the ball too long, but overall,
Just not good.
Chiefs front four has been pretty solid in this one. Type Lance if you're fired up about Trey Lance, and why wouldn't you be?
Type Lance in the comment section. Let's go, Niner gang. Follow suit. I'm into the comment section right now typing my Lance. Trey Lance set to get some more reps in Kyle Shanahan's offense in his debut in a Niner uniform. If you're pumped up about the hype, type Lance in the comment section.
Maybe Shanahan, and you hear coaches talk about this all the time, is that first drive coming out of halftime being so important. Maybe he wants to give Lance that opportunity of, hey, 10-minute break at halftime.
Let's see how you do.
Let's script together a second-half drive, and let's go to work. So let's see what he does here, assuming he does get another series for San Francisco. Got some shout-outs for KC or SF. Devin Nutter says KC. Alan says KC. Tanya says SF. Tanya, maybe. Let's see. KC for fans.
I'll do some shout-outs on my
Esther
end as
says
well.
KC as well. Seeing some Lances come in as well.
Yeah, Marcos typing his Lance. I am Sallow, Lance, Kraken, Steven, Gaming with Nate, Jordan, Tone West, Kyler V, Martin, Trickster, Christian, Darren, John Forbes, Refugio, O'Shaughnessy, Dre, Nancy. Appreciate all of you for putting your Lances
Got a
in.
$10 super chat on the Kansas City Chiefs report. We'll get to that one momentarily.
Trying to catch up to the Niners.
Trying to close in. We're over $71. As Butker sends it deep. Juan Herrera, he says, drink up, Chase. Let's drink another one.
Hey, I'm never scared.
Why is a Niners fan giving you props on the Chiefs report?
Juan Herrera, you're always watching the 49ers report. But you just gave money to the Chiefs report.
Hey, you're on both channels. We appreciate it.
No,
hey,
in all seriousness,
subscribe to all of them.
Thank you for the love.
Hey.
But I'll drink to that.
I'll cheers.
If you're supporting 2 channels here at Chat Sports.
2 of many. 2 of many.
Yeah.
All right, I'm fired up to see what Lance does here.
Let's see what Lance can do in this third quarter. He's under shotgun, taking the ball on the snap from the 49ers' own 10-yard line, drops back, gets a little pressure. His pass to the left falls incomplete, just wide outside the stretched arms of Travis Benjamin, who's fighting for a roster spot.
Chiefs brought a lot of pressure there. Brought 6 or 7.
Yeah, good blitz pickup by Trey Sermon. That's what you like to see from a rookie.
Yep. 2nd and 10 here. Appreciate everybody tuning in on both channels tonight. Chiefs 10, Niners 9.
So a tight end just off the line of scrimmage. Trey Sermon in the background. Trey Lance under center. He's gone from under center to in the shotgun. Pitch back to Trey Sermon. He's going to be able to get 5 yards on the pickup.
I thought he should have bounced that one.
I
there
thought
was
he
room to
could
the
have,
outside.
and then that hole closed pretty quickly.
Yeah, maybe.
He's not known as the most explosive
It's not a
running
major
back,
burner.
but once he has that pickup speed, he's got it.
Yep.
He's kind of like a steady galloping horse in the Kentucky Derby. Not explosive speed, but nice and steady.
There you go. 3rd and 5 here. Does pick up 5 on the play.
Big 3rd and 5 for Lance in this offense. Once again, he's going to be in the shotgun.
Lost a little rhythm here. Let's see if he can get a completion. Type stop if you're on the Chiefs report.
Licks his fingers on his left hand and his right hand. Empty backfield. Lance takes the snap. Pass to his left again to Travis Benjamin, and again it falls incomplete.
I missed that one. I was typing some stuff.
What you've seen here in the last couple of possessions, very easy reads and throws for Lance, but that's another drop, I think,
that one's
by
on the front
Benjamin.
shoulder.
Good defense, but you got to bring that down because Lance put it in a spot where Benjamin was able to catch it.
He's been pretty accurate on most of his throws. The final stat line's not going to look great in terms of completion percentage, but
and here's the thing too: he's not throwing to Brandon Ayuk and Deebo Samuel, even though Ayuk did drop a ball from Lance earlier on in the game.
Richie James dropped one as well.
Knock off those cobwebs, week 1 of the preseason.
Yep.
But I want to see one more drive from Lance. I'd really like to see one more drive.
Let's see. Kyler V sent it in a super chat.
Yeah, you're asking for Lance stats. We'll get you some updated stats here.
I've got it pulled up.
You got it pulled up?
5 for 14, 128 yards, and a touchdown, including an 80-yard missile to whatever the guy's name was.
Trent Sherfield.
Trent Sherfield. Yeah. So came out firing early. He's had at least 3 drops that I know of. I don't know if that last one would qualify as what the advanced nerds would call a drop, but it hit him in the hands and it wasn't deflected. So
exactly.
Take that for what you will. Good receivers catch that ball. We'll just leave it at that. Hey, if you're fired up about the Niners, you guys should go subscribe to the 49ers Report because Chase is bringing you daily videos.
Yeah, Niner gang. Let's get it. We've already picked up a couple hundred subscribers tonight. And with around 900 people watching live, we've been peaking at around 1,200 throughout tonight's live watch party on Chat Sports, as we're live on our 49ers channel as well as our Chiefs channel. Not all of you are subscribed. So if you're watching right now and you're like, man, this Chase Senior cat, he's very good looking. So too is Harrison Graham. I like what these guys are doing. It's different. It's unique. It's entertaining. It's educational. That's why you subscribe to the 49ers Report, because we're pushing out videos basically every single day covering the latest 49ers news and rumors. We've never done a watch party before on the channel. We do one tonight, and already the audience has been spectacular. So be part of the Niner gang and the faithful, the 49er family, and let's get to 40,000 subscribers.
Let's do it.
YouTube.com/49ers TV, that link at the bottom of your screen, or simply, if you're watching on the Niners Report, just hit that red subscribe button down below and support what we're doing here for the Niner faithful.
Let us know what you guys are drinking tonight. We're slugging some brewies here for you guys.
And Fireball.
Fireball's on tap here if we get $20 super chats, so there you go. Shane Buechele in the game. Chiefs already into their 4th quarterback as they've gone deeper into the depth chart at that position than San Francisco has tonight. Obviously getting Trey Lance a lot of reps. But Shane Buechele, I thought he would get the first 3rd team reps, but Anthony Gordon performed pretty well. His night is done. Gordon finishes 11 of 17, 79 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. That's kind of the story. 11 completions for 79 yards. Not going to stretch you vertically, but despite one questionable decision, I thought he was pretty solid tonight overall. So we'll see how Buechele counters here as those two duke it out for that QB3 role. We'll see if Kansas City carries 3 quarterbacks on the 53-man. They did not last year. They did 2 years ago. So we've seen Andy Reid do it in the past. Could be a scenario where whichever young quarterback emerges could be the guy they keep on the practice squad. So we'll see. Buechele going to keep it there on a zone read. It's not what I would call for Shane Buechele on his first play, but there you go. Rocking number 6. Over 11,000 career passing yards in college at both Texas and SMU combined. 87 touchdowns, 32 interceptions. Really had a good finish to his career his last 2 seasons in Dallas, where we're based, at SMU. Put up some monster numbers. 2nd and 11 for the rookie UDFA. Fontaine in motion. Buechele hands it off. Pick up about 2 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 9. I believe that was Elijah McGuire on that one, who's been banged up in recent years, but trying to put his stamp on this Chiefs game right here. 2nd and 9 upcoming for Kansas City. Surely that's not the end of the quarter. No, it's not. Still 5:39 remaining. 3rd and 9 upcoming for the Chiefs. And Shane Buechele. Appears to be some sort of break in the action here. Maybe an injured player. Let's see. We got a super chat. Which channel is this one from?
49ers Report.
All right, Chase, take it away.
Let's get to this $2 super chat from Christian Bernal Avila. Hopefully I said that right. If I didn't, I apologize.
Probably Bernal.
Let's go Niners. And you know what? I know it's a $2 super chat, but because you supported the show, cheers to you. Let's drink. Shout out to the Niner gang. You already done that sluggy, huh?
Just crushing another sluggy here.
Crushing another sluggy.
This is what we signed up for.
It's just so routine.
Hey, if you super chat, this is what is on deck. $5, we'll drink with you. $10, you can promote yourself, Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is. $20, take a shot of Fireball. $50, Chase will shotgun. So there you go. That's what's on tap tonight. I'm not sure exactly what's happening here. Some sort of break in the action between the Chiefs and 49ers. Appreciate you guys super chatting tonight. If you're a big fan of the Kansas City Chiefs, youtube.com/ChiefsTV is the place for you. I bring you guys the latest Chiefs news, rumors. We do weekly mailbags as well. We'll do some watch parties throughout the regular season. Can't promise every single week, but we'll try to do as many as we can. youtube.com/ChiefsTV. Subscribe. Don't miss any of our videos here on the Kansas City Chiefs Report, as we will cover the Chiefs better than anyone here on YouTube. I'll put the link in the live chat a couple of times. That way you guys can click and subscribe today. Appreciate you all. 10-9 here. Lengthy break here.
As we have a break, though, shout out your city. Let us know where you're watching from. Uh-oh. Did we just get some more super chats on the Niners report? We'll get to those in a second, but shout out your city. Let us know where you're watching from. I need another
beer.
Yeah. I could use another beer as well.
Is Money Marsh in there? Couple of Miller Lights.
Yeah, couple of those. Thank you. Let's get to this super chat. $5 from Kevin Jones. Because of that, I'll drink for Harrison because he doesn't have a beer currently. Thank you, Kevin. And also, we got to take a shot.
Oh, baby.
Why is that?
Here you go.
Because Self-Made Bullies is a self-made man, and he sent us a $20 super chat saying, "Not a 49ers fan, but I bet a lot on them tonight. Yeah, I know it's preseason." Shout out to all the degenerates. Hey, Harrison and I.
Shout out BetUS.
We might be in that category.
I hope that's where you bet.
Yeah, seriously.
The Chiefs stalled out there. The 49ers got the ball back.
Josh Rosen in the game now.
Oh, baby. Josh Rosen.
So he gets some snaps ahead of Nate Sudfeld.
I mean, you're hoping that's the case, right? If you're a 49ers fan. This guy was a first-round pick just a couple of years ago.
Yeah, but it's not like he was drafted by the Niners.
No.
And it's not like Sudfeld doesn't have any pedigree.
The hype on Rosen was so out of control coming out, and he's done absolutely nothing.
He's done dog. He really hasn't done jack.
We'll take some shots in a minute. Let's see what Rosen can dial up here, though. Offset eye here. Pretty much straight eye, actually.
Yeah. Straight eye. Rosen under
now
center.
It's
now it's an offset eye with the motion. Drops back, pass over the middle.
That's a nice-looking throw.
It is complete. Really nice throw. He was able to zip that in there.
Over the linebacker and under the safety there.
Yeah, Jawan Jennings right in between coverage there.
I like what I've seen from Jennings tonight, man.
Yeah, Jennings has been good. If he's not going to be a winner, he's going to be close to it.
Time will tell. Nice little confident throw there from Josh Rosen.
Here's your shot.
Take shots after this drive. Thanks to the $20 super chat.
Cool.
Jennings is intriguing. 6'3", 212 pounds.
Yeah.
I like him as like a big slot type because he's not that. He's very slow.
Yeah.
He ran really slow at the combine, but
you say that, yet tonight he's taken 2 passes that went down as carries because they were backwards passes from Trey Lance, and he's picked up 10-plus yards after the catch.
I mean, it's the classic game speed. Some people just can't run 40-yard dashes, and that's perfectly fine. But Lance's night is done as Josh Rosen is now in the game for San Francisco. Great. What do you think about Lance tonight? Kind of a mixed bag?
Honestly, I like what Lance did, and I think that is Aaron Banks walking off the field. Let's see who exactly that is.
Checked out.
It's kind of
too
buffering
serious.
hard. It is Aaron Banks, and this isn't good news for the 49ers. One, because he was drafted in the second round. Looks as though might have just been a weird type of lower body injury, but he got drafted in the second round.
Walking off on
Notre
his
Dame.
own power.
He got beat really badly early on, and that led to one of the 4 Trey Lance sacks in the first half.
Yep.
But also, he has not performed well in training camp, and as a second-round pick, you got to. You just have to.
Yeah.
And the Niners really need him to step up at right guard because I'm not sure Daniel Brunskill is the best long-term option there. Carry goes to Wayne Gallman.
Late flag here.
He gets bottled up really quickly. Flag on the field.
Let's take a shot during this penalty here.
Here we go.
Hey.
Shot for a $20 super chat.
It is a holding coming back here.
Really wasn't much of a gain to start with, and it'll just go back.
Go backwards here.
Who was it on? Right on the edge there. I think that was Jordan Matthews, who's trying to convert from wide receiver to tight end.
What's been the chatter from him out of camp, by the way?
He's caught a couple of touchdown passes, and he's been solid. but he certainly has his work cut out
So
for
he's
him.
behind Kittle. Who else do they have?
Charlie
over there?
Warner and
Warner's
Ross
I
Dwelly.
like what I've seen from Warner tonight.
Yeah, Warner and Dwelly are solid. So it's going to be tough for Jordan Matthews
Do you
to make
carry
the
a
roster.
fourth because
Here he is right here.
That's a nice play.
Oh, wow. Okay, Jordan.
Do you carry a fourth and maybe go one less at receiver? Because obviously he has wide receiver pedigree.
Yeah, and sometimes that's the roster decision that has to be made, and it's
Yeah.
usually a difficult one. Do you take a position away from running back and maybe go with 4 instead of 5?
I mean, can he be like a poor man's Evan Ingram, just basically just a big slot? Maybe
That's what I think.
kind of what you're hoping for.
And Matthews, look, he put on 30 pounds in the offseason, and he just threw his shoulder right there.
Hey, Juan Herrera apologizing. Hey, don't apologize. I'll take your money on the Chiefs report.
And he said he's a little tipsy. We're drinking tonight too, my man.
Hey, I'm cracking number 3 here.
Let's
We've taken
ride.
several shots.
Deep ball downfield.
Dude, that was launched.
From Rosen.
That ball was launched.
Wow, that ball really was launched. He was trying to let that arm show off there. Incomplete for Travis Benjamin.
Let's see how
take
far
a look
he
at the
threw
replay.
This. Threw it at his own
About
43.
a 55-yard pass.
Let's see. Did that ball land in the end zone? Dude,
That
he threw that about 60
yards. Yeah, it's about a 60-yard ball.
Okay, Josh.
Nice, Josh. You might be a stiff, but you have a good arm.
Hey, he's hot tubbing in his dorm room. That's
Anyway,
pretty dope.
thanks to Juan.
Yeah, I appreciate the super chats. We can go bet after this drive, Jack.
Let's see. 2nd and 10 now. Bunch formation. Rosen under center. Wayne Gallman in the backfield. It's going to be a carry to Wayne Gallman. He's going to try to bust it to the outside. He does so with some success. Able to pick up a chunk of yards. Gets about 7 on that carry.
I like Gallman.
Dude, he was really good
played well
when
for
Saquon went out.
Yeah, he played
year.
nice
really
for the Giants last year. I was surprised they didn't retain him. They opted to sign Devontae Booker.
Good
but
pass catcher as well.
He was really good at Clemson. I was kind of surprised that I don't want to call him a bust, but early on in his career, he was kind of just all right, bounced around. But I think he's earned a spot in this league at this point.
No, I agree.
He's a I won't say dynamic, but he can catch and run.
He's
pretty
a
well.
solid enough backup running back who you
he'll
can
stick
use in the
around.
pass game and the run game.
Yep. Injured Chief down. Let's see who this
Baker?
is. DeAndre Baker. That's not what you want to see because he broke his femur in Week 17 last year. He's been working his way back, walking off on his own power, so that's a good sign. A guy the Chiefs took a chance on last year had that bizarre case with a firearm situation. Case gets dropped. The Giants had already cut him, so the Chiefs brought him on board late last season, and now he's fighting for playing time here in Kansas City. So quick break in the action for that injury. But Chafes, tell the folks about BetUS.
No doubt. So right now, it's the best time of the year for a couple of reasons. Football is back, and also we can gamble on football once again.
Damn right.
And we have a deal that is just phenomenal for you, thanks to our sportsbook partner at BetUS. For my Niner gang watching right now, if you like to gamble and put some lettuce down on your Niners or any NFL football, do so with our link and our promo code that is on your screen right now. Go to chatsports.com/49bet. Enter the promo code Niners125. You get a 125% deposit bonus. So deposit $100 in your account. You then get $225 using that link and that promo code that's on your screen right now. If you try to plug this in on Google, it's not going to work. If you try to go to BetUS without plugging in this link and this promo code, you're not going to get the promo code. So follow the directions. We're going back to school. We're simplifying it for you. Chatsports.com/49bet. 125% deposit bonus when you use the promo code Niners125. We had some people super chatting us earlier who were saying, I'm gambling on the game tonight. I'm not even a huge Niners fan. Well, if you're a Niners fan or not, you like to put some cheddar down, do so with the link in the promo code.
And by the way, Chiefs Kingdom, I've put the Chiefs promo code and link in the live chat, so go check that out.
I'll do the same here.
Chatsports.com/ChiefsBet for you Chiefs fans, promo code Chiefs125. I'll catch you guys up on some super chats here. L. Smiley, C+ for Trey, showed out, but work still needed. I think that's fair. Came out hot, a couple of inaccurate throws late, but hey, it's a rookie debut. That's that 80-yard pass, I think, was a little teaser of what he's certainly capable of. I don't think there's any doubt about that. So appreciate the super chat from you, L, as those really help support the show. Let's see here. What's going on? Got about minute 50 left here in the third quarter. Oh, here's a long run for San Francisco.
Is that Elijah Mitchell?
That's Jermichael Hasty.
Jermichael Hasty? Yeah,
Baylor
Hasty.
legend.
Hasty with a little wiggle.
It's a nice run.
Little blow-by, as Bill Raftery would say.
Just the classic, the classic plug-and-play at running back for San Francisco. We get RB5 in there, and he's making things happen.
Wet Noodle 187, my dude, out of Washington. Thank you very much for watching. He's always watching all of our content here on the 49ers Report. And with that long Jermichael Hasty run, able to get the Niners to around the red zone. They're knocking on the door at the 21-yard line. Rosen trips to his left. Handoff goes to Hasty once again. And what's interesting here is that Hasty getting the carries ahead of Elijah Mitchell, who was drafted by the Niners out of Louisiana this year.
They are so deep at running back.
They're so deep at running back.
They don't have like that.
They don't have
true...
a superstar, but they're deep.
But
But honestly, Harrison, like any running back that is in Kyle Shanahan's scheme, since he took over as head coach, any guy who's plugged and played, he's played really well at a very effective
Mostert
level.
got paid due to it. Coleman has made some money because of Shanahan. McKinnon got paid. We also who's the guy the last couple of years that's played for them out of North Texas? That every time he plays, he plays
Wilson.
well. Jeff Wilson. Is he still on the roster?
Yes, he is. He's out.
He's out
on
tonight
pup right now. Yeah, he's
but
on
they
pup.
are deep at running back, man.
Play action, roll left for Rosen.
Good coverage there.
Passing complete in the flat to Jordan Matthews.
It's good coverage that time.
So that'll bring up a 3rd and 8 just on the inside of the red zone at the 19-yard line for San Francisco.
I believe that was Armani Watts.
Pass was
23 in coverage
a little
there.
bit to the left of Jordan Matthews, but really good coverage there, as Harrison had noted. 3rd and 8 now. Minute 4 left in the third quarter. Kyle Shanahan talking in the headset to Josh Rosen, who's in the game ahead of Nate Sudfeld. And Jermichael Hasty getting carries ahead of Elijah Mitchell. Hasty flanked to Rosen's right. We got Jordan Matthews motioning to Rosen's left. It's going to be in the backfield. Rosen across the middle. Uh-oh! And it's picked. What a brutal pass by Josh Rosen.
Armani Watts with the interception.
Watts with the interception, and there was nobody even close to where Rosen was throwing that football.
He overthrew that ball by at least 5 yards. That's a bad
brutal
ball.
Throw by Josh Rosen.
I just, he's the classic example, Chase, of why drafting quarterbacks, you just don't know how it's going to go.
You never know.
There's no guarantees. A lot of people liked him the best in that draft. I was not as high on him because if you're that good, you should be better than a 6-6 college quarterback.
Yeah.
I didn't love I had question marks about him coming out, and I've been proven to be right. I've certainly missed on guys. But, man, that was bad. Chiefs Kingdom, type INT in the chat for Armani Watts, picking one off toward the end of the quarter here. It is the end of the quarter, so that interception ends the third quarter. So get those INTs flowing here in the live chat. This Super Chat battle, well, it's a bit one-sided. But Chiefs Kingdom's brought it a little bit, but the 49ers Report has really been balling out. Shout out to you guys for doing that. $155 in Supers. Chiefs Kingdom at about $72. Hey, if you guys Super Chat, it supports the show, and Chase and I will drink and do stupid shit for you guys. So there you go.
Never scared.
Can't be scared. Appreciate you guys for supporting us by Super Chatting. And if you want to support us, the Chiefs Report, for free without giving us your money, subscribe. Hit that big red button, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. We crossed 18,000 subs tonight. Let's see where we're at now. We're at 18,184 subscribers, so appreciate you guys on that one. 18,184. I'll update that number here. 184. There it goes. Appreciate you guys. We have the latest news, rumors, training camp info for the Kansas City Chiefs, and we'll continue to bring it just for you guys. So go ahead and subscribe right now. Have some interception shout-outs. Leonardo. Jay Kane's asking who picked it. Armani Watts did. WWE says INT. Damn kids from ATG. Luke says INT. So get those subs in and shout out your area code as well, which is next up here. So Josh Rosen, not a good decision there. Or not even decision, just poor
execution.
It was
just a terrible throw. That was it. It was just a bad throw.
That's not going to help his cause for trying to be QB3 in San Francisco.
No, and I think Kyle Shanahan will not be shy to maybe pull the plug early on Josh Rosen. I understand going with him ahead of Nate Sudfeld because he's got the pedigree. He's a former top 10 pick. Goes to the Arizona Cardinals, and a lot of people are expecting a lot of good things from him.
That's out the window at this point.
I remember Larry Fitzgerald telling Steve Wilkes, who's the head coach at the time, man, we got a good one in Rosen. Has not proved to be the case.
Fourth team in 4 years.
Being out, yes.
That's just
exactly.
It just has not worked out for him. Another super chat on the 49ers report.
Fausto Garcia, $5 super chat. You know what that means. We got a drink, and I'm getting close to crushing another beer here. So speaking of beers, here's our super chat menu. When you super chat us $5, like you just did, we drink. So I'll drink right now. $10. You can promote yourself, either your business, your Instagram, your SoundCloud. Maybe you've got a podcast or a YouTube channel that you want to throw out there. You can do so with a $10 super chat. $20, the fireball is on deck. $50, I have not shotgunned a beer just yet, but if we want to get crazy as this game wanes, we can get crazy. $50 super chat, I will shotgun a beer. Already on the 49ers report, $160 in super chats. Shout out to the Niner gang for showing out.
And no doubt about it. Niner gang showing out, Chiefs Kingdom showing up. You guys have been outstanding tonight. That's also just a brutal decision or throw by Rosen too, because at worst you have a chip shot field goal to take the lead.
You got 3 points.
I mean, that's
easy 3 points.
You just can't have that, man.
When you're trailing 10-9, and I understand it's preseason, but you're trying to basically incorporate in-game decision-making, game management, and you want to see how your team responds in certain situations, right? And in situations like that, when you're approaching field goal range, not only is it a good rep for Robbie Gould, it's a really good rep for the field goal unit to block, snap in a live game situation. And for Rosen, you just can't make that egregious of a throw. It's just a brutal throw.
Well, speaking of brutal throws, there might have been a turnover here. Let's see what just happened. There is a flag down. Let's see. Maybe it was a punt return. Block in the back as Shane Buechele got sacked on 3rd down. Yeah, that's what it was. Block in the back. So Niners get a quick stop chase, and Rosen will get another opportunity here. Needs to show something here because I bet Nate Sudfeld will get the next series.
If Josh Rosen doesn't play well here, I think Kyle Shanahan will pull the plug.
Yep. He was looking fine until that last throw, but you just can't have that egregious of a turnover.
No. So Rosen is back in the game. He's under center. Wide receiver at the top of the formation. Wide receiver at the bottom of the formation. We've got an I formation behind Rosen. Handoff goes to JaMycal Hasty,
nice
showing off a little wiggle. Picks up about 9 yards. And so far, JaMycal Hasty has made the most of his opportunities thus far. Let's get to this $10 super chat. You could have plugged yourself, but it's all good. Watching from Lake Ozark, Missouri, but go Niners. Harrison, you and I in agreement.
Hey.
Ozark, one of the best television series that's come out over the last 10 years.
Ready for season 4.
Ready for season 4.
I'm going to rewatch the first 3 seasons. I know you've already started
I've started that. Thank you, Kevin.
Dude, I want to go to the Ozarks. Let's go. Let's make it happen.
It's a great time.
Let's get lit.
I worked in Springfield, Illinois for a couple of years.
Drink some Sluggies down
right
there.
Out of college. Cheers to Kevin. And a lot of people from Springfield, Illinois would vacation in the Lake of the Ozarks.
3-day weekend trip.
3-day weekend, maybe an extended stay. And all of them would come back and be like, yo, it was a good time.
That's a party.
We were getting litty.
No doubt about that. So shout out to you. Big fan of the show. Tell Marty I said what's up.
I like how Hasty on this run, it was designed to kind of go to the right. He bounces it to the left. I like his wiggle. I formation once again, and once again, it's Hasty getting the carry. This time he's going to be swarmed around the line of scrimmage for a pickup of about half yard, maybe even a yard for Hasty.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely shown some burst here in the second half, so tough sledding to make this roster if you're JaMychal Hasty. Just a lot of bodies.
Just so many backs. And maybe a guy like Elijah Mitchell, who you draft out of Louisiana, who's a 4-3 guy, good pass catcher. Maybe you run the risk of him going to the practice squad.
What round was he drafted in?
5th.
Yeah, maybe you sneak him under the PS, but 5th round, top 5 round guy.
Yeah,
playing with fire a little bit.
Yeah. Let me double check on that.
While you're doing that.
Yeah, Rosen play action to Josh Hockett.
It's a good
the
tackle
fullback.
there.
Really good tackle on a big body.
Yeah, that was Chris Lamons, the DB, fighting for a roster spot as well.
6th round for Mitchell.
Okay.
Pick 194.
6th and 7th round guys are.
You could take chances on them.
Yeah.
Not the best throw from Rosen there.
No. And those small details matter. You hit that in, just on his chest.
Maybe
and his
he
hip.
can make that defender miss,
yeah,
or even try to square him up.
By the time he reaches kind of high and behind and turns around, he's getting lit up.
Yeah.
So it's just, those are the little things that make a difference. It's just wild how quickly Rosen is just
falling off.
I mean,
the cliff.
he's in danger of being out of the league soon, I think.
I think that might be the case, honestly. Rosen
does here.
Drops back on a 3rd and 7 across the middle to a streaking, I believe that's Travis Benjamin, who's able to pick up the 1st down and 5 more yards.
Absolutely wide open.
Some Chiefs players signaling that he fumbled the football, but I don't think that's the case. It was, who was it on that catch? Looks like it was Nasimba Webster?
Okay.
Yeah, our feed was cutting in and out, so a little choppy here. But Nasimba Webster
Santa
on the
Clara
catch.
local TV feed is a little spotty here in Dallas.
Nasimba, what a great name.
He got popped there by about 3 dudes.
And that's why I think the ball came loose at the end of that. Is it a fumble?
Will Parks in there. I think he's down. Man, that's a
borderline dirty play.
I don't know, man. 4th quarter of a preseason game. Probably just let him go down there.
Lone back in the backfield. Rosen, play action.
That's a pretty good throw there.
Pressured. Yeah, with pressure right in his face for him to at least let it go.
Complete that ball, yep.
And complete that pass in the flat.
Yep.
To River Craycraft.
What a name. River Craycraft.
River Craycraft out of Washington State.
I think he played with Anthony Gordon at Wazoo.
Okay,
if
that would
I'm
make
remembering
sense,
correctly.
Yeah, because Craycraft, this is his 4th year.
Yes,
I think, or his 3rd year.
They may have overlapped. He for sure would have played with Gardner Minshew.
So Rosen, for the 2nd consecutive possession, has the Niners past midfield. Last possession resulted in an interception as the Niners were knocking on the doorstep for a potential field goal or touchdown opportunity. Hasty gets the carry. Fumble. Ball on the floor. Who recovered it? Jalen Moore is at the bottom of the pile.
Let's see here.
Hasty has been making the most out of his carries, but did he just cough it up? I think a Chiefs player might have it, and he comes out of the pile with the football. The big question is, was JaMychal Hasty down?
That's DiCaprio Boodle. And that's just a brutal fumble for a guy like Hasty who's on the outside looking in.
Who's shown a little bit of stuff.
Who's shown something, but
that's going to be a fumble.
Ball's out.
Ball out.
That's a fumble.
And it was a second effort, too.
Yep.
He
you
was
like
almost
the
down.
effort, but,
inexcusable
ball
turnover.
security when you're on the fringe like that is just so critical.
Very important.
So critical. So, Hasty fumbles, Chiefs take over. Couple of really inopportune turnovers late here for San Francisco with opportunities to take a lead as we are now at around 10 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter. So Chiefs take over at their own, I don't even know where that was, at their own 30 maybe?
Yeah, so
own
that's
37?
back-to-back turnovers on back-to-back possessions for the Niners past midfield in Chiefs territory. Not ideal.
Not ideal whatsoever. So Kansas City will take over. Shane Buechele hasn't had much of an opportunity tonight. We'll see what he can do here. Playing with the 3s and 4s, the deep roster guys. for the Chiefs. So here is Buechele in the shotgun. I believe that's Elijah McGuire lined up next to him. Buechele, easy completion, 5-yard stick route over the middle for about a gain of 5. Second and 5 here, under 10 minutes to go. Here in the final quarter of preseason game number 1, Chiefs 49ers, Kansas City on top, 10-9 right now. A missed Robbie Gould extra point, the difference in this one. As Buechele in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers set, ready to take the snap. Play action. Buechele goes up the right sideline, incomplete. Might be a pass interference here. Let's see.
And that's Diamador Lenore, who is in coverage.
That was Cornell Powell, the rookie receiver out of Clemson, the intended receiver.
I think Lenore is going to get called for pass interference. Wouldn't you agree?
Looks like some contact there, but they're going to call on the offense.
Offensive pass interference.
Okay. Powell with the push-off maybe?
Got a little physical downfield for sure.
You rarely see that called. Let's see. The most OPIs these days are on pick plays.
I didn't see it there.
I think that's just a no call.
Yeah, I think
you
just let them play through contact there.
Okay. OPI, though, definitely didn't fully extend, and that's usually the only time you get clipped. That'll bring up third down. Or second and 15, excuse me. Stay second down, obviously. Buechele in the gun. Looking like I'm watching 1942 television. Took a deep shot. I think Powell again there was the target. As that ball falls incomplete. He had a step, the intended receiver. Let's see if we can get a replay here. Yeah, got some separation, just about a yard too far. Just missed him for Buechele, who has a pretty good deep ball. So 3rd and 15 now. Tough situation for the rookie UDFA quarterback. See what he can dial up here. On 3rd and long. Buechele in the gun. 2 running backs set. Takes the snap. Shane surveys, has time. Can't find a receiver. Coverage sack as he goes down for the second time on the night.
Yeah.
49ers get home.
Really was just a coverage sack, and there were a couple guys in there on the tackle, one of them being Eddie Yarbrough. But Buechele had plenty of time to throw. There just wasn't anybody open deep downfield.
Yeah.
So the Niners defense able to put the clamps on the Chiefs offense there, and just a coverage sack, and eventually that Niners defensive front able to get home.
Tommy Townsend boots this one away. 59-yard punt. He's really launched a couple tonight. Also a legal block in the back as well.
Man, those stands have cleared out.
They're going to hit the bars.
Yeah, they're hitting the bars like we're kind of
Trey
hitting
Lance
the bars.
is checked out.
If you want some bars, I go to my car.
Trey Lance is checked out. Niners Nation is checked out.
From afar.
All right.
Sticky like tar.
You give Rosen another series here, or do you see what Sudfeld
Now that we're in the
brings?
4th quarter, I think you want to get a look at Sudfeld.
Okay. Got 6:40 left here. 8:40 left, excuse me.
Yeah, the pick by Rosen 2 possessions ago was pretty bad.
It's bad.
Last possession, it wasn't his fault. It was JaMychal Hasty who coughed the ball up, trying to pick up some extra yards on a second effort. And I think now you want to get at least a series or 2 for Nate Sudfeld. So I think that's the smart play here, because let's be real, like QB3 kind of matters. I understand you're set with Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey Lance, but QB3 certainly matters because that's an important depth piece on this roster. And for a roster that has dealt with a lot of injury issues throughout the last couple of seasons, last several seasons, when you look at the analytics of those injuries, you need good depth at that position because you can't continue to trot out guys like Nick Mullins.
Yeah. Dude, he was so bad.
Yeah, he was bad in the Eagles preseason.
That's what I'm saying. He was awful.
He was bad for the 49ers, and he was bad in the Eagles preseason.
He was pretty good a few years ago when he had to play for an injured Jimmy Garoppolo, but he has not been good since. Hey, Chiefs Kingdom, make money all season long. Here's a quick tip for you guys. During the preseason last year, I put down $100 at chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. That got me $125 in free cash, so I had $225 total when I used the promo code Chiefs125. I'm still floating on that money with BetUS because that 125% deposit bonus, it's unmatched. You're not going to find a deal of that caliber anywhere. So take advantage and make money throughout the season. Just bet the Chiefs money line every week. You're going to make money by the end of the year. That is just about a guarantee. So chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. Use our promo code Chiefs125. That'll get you a 125% deposit bonus. Bet on the preseason. Bet on your favorite baseball team. If you think the Royals suck, bet against them every night. And, hey, go make some money. Chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. Use that promo code Chiefs125. About the midway point through the fourth quarter here, Chase, as the Niners are going to take over here after a Tommy Townsend punt. See what happens down the stretch. Been kind of a dud of a second half here.
Yeah, dud of a second half. Trey Lance got some early action in the third quarter. Not really able to do anything with that. When your rookie quarterback, who you got at number 3, and the future of your franchise really hinges on his success, and he gets sacked 4 times in the first half.
Not ideal.
All of those really not his fault because linemen were just flat out beat at the line of scrimmage. It's not ideal. And I was actually kind of surprised that Kyle Shanahan played Lance to start the second half, given how much he was hit. Now, he didn't last long in that second half because he continued to get pressured. There were some drop passes as well. But in that short sample size, you really like what you saw from Trey, the dynamic ability, the 80-yard touchdown bomb to Trent Sherfield deep downfield. But other than that, without the excitement of Trey, the second half has been pretty lackluster.
Yeah. I mean, hey,
it's the preseason.
Yeah, you get deep onto these rosters. It's guys that haven't gotten a lot of reps in practice, There's some nerves with some of these kids as well.
No doubt.
Not really much of a surprise here, if we're being completely honest, with the subpar level of play here in the second half, especially in preseason week 1. The Chiefs 10, Niners 9.
I think that's Rosen still in the game.
Rosen's still in there. Maybe they're going to alternate weeks. Maybe Sudfeld will get more reps next week.
And sometimes you see that. Yeah, he's flanked.
When you have 4 guys, it's hard to get them all in there, especially when you're getting an extended look of Trey Lance.
Yeah. All right, first down play.
Looks complete.
Josh Rosen pressured a little bit, able to let go of the football, though, and it does result in a completion.
47.
On the receiving end of that.
If you're wearing 47 and you're catching the ball.
That's Josh Perkins. Interesting story.
Is that a tight end?
So Josh Perkins played for Doug Peterson with the Eagles, and Josh Perkins.
Is that former running back, Josh Perkins?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
So Josh Perkins had actually, he played for Doug Peterson, right?
Quick 3 and out.
And then, 3 and out for the Niners. He played for Doug Peterson in Philly, and then replaced Doug Peterson's son on the Niners, Josh Peterson, who got cut out of Louisiana Monroe. Interesting tidbit there.
There you go. The Chiefs received the punt here. Looks like it's going to be Garrick Dieter for a 10-yard return. So only a field goal from Harrison Butker in the second half. Otherwise, we're scoreless since the midway point. We're midway through the fourth quarter, Chiefs 10, Niners 9. Make sure you subscribe. Chiefs Report, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. The Niners Report is youtube.com/49erstv. I'm keeping you guys up to date with everything surrounding Chiefs Kingdom. Chase is keeping you guys up to date with everything surrounding the San Francisco 49ers. Help us out. We crossed 18,000 subs here on the Chiefs Report, 37,000 subs here on the 49ers Report. So, hey, help these channels continue to grow. If you're a fan of these teams, I encourage you guys to subscribe. youtube.com/49erstv, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. Shout out your city as well while you're at it. We're always looking to know where you guys are watching from. Try and get some shout-outs going here in a minute. Still got over 830 people watching live on the Chiefs Report. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody who's liked the video as well. So we kind of try to run out the clock here in week 1.
Yeah. You get to this point of preseason and you're like,
these preseason games are very spotty in the second half.
Let's see what young guys pop. Let's see if anybody makes a big play to maybe
saw a little Jermichael Hasty, a couple of exciting runs.
Until he fumbled.
Then he fumbled.
Yep.
So
very preseason stuff.
Very preseason-esque.
Yeah.
Niners have a manageable first couple of games, Chase. They're on the road, but at Detroit, at Philadelphia, a couple of teams they should beat. Then it certainly picks up.
Oh, it picks up.
Green Bay, Seattle, at Arizona.
Yeah.
So you better take care of business the first couple of games.
2 of those games at home. Green Bay on Sunday Night Football. Seattle is always a bloodbath. I think that's probably the best rivalry in football right now.
Try and split those maybe.
Split them, and then you go to Arizona for another pivotal matchup because – like this NFC West
it's a bloodbath,
tight,
dude.
And it's a bloodbath. I mean,
tight,
it's a gauntlet. It's tight, as Tuco Salamanca would say out of Breaking Bad. But and here's the weird thing too is you get through that gauntlet of those 3 games in a row of Packers, Seahawks, Cardinals, then you get a very, very early Week 6 bye after those 5 games. So I think best case scenario, or at least what you're trying to do, is you beat Detroit, you beat Philly, and then of Packers, Seahawks, Cardinals, you try to get 2 of those. You know? You get 2 of those, and then going into that Week 6 bye, that's when, if Jimmy G is the starter, you look at the offense, and you're like, okay, could we use some more explosion? Could we use a dynamic threat? Maybe that's when we explore possibly inserting Trey Lance.
The Niners are 4-1. It's going to be a tough sell to go to your rookie, but maybe if you're 3-2, 2-3, that seems more likely.
Yeah.
But, definitely fascinating to see how the Garoppolo-Lance dynamic plays out. Because to me, once you make the change, there's no going back.
No.
So you got to be very meticulous on when you do that. Got another super chat here on the 49ers report.
Christian, Reno, Nevada, 49ers.
Closing
all
in
the
on
way.
2 bills over there.
Thank you, Christian. So here's the thing. I mean, we're $15 or $25 away from $200 in super chats.
I'll take a shot with you.
I mean,
if we get there.
We taking shots if we get to $200 in super chats, Niner gang.
We're 28 away from 100 on the Chiefs report.
I think we just got 5 more dollars.
We get to 100 on the Chiefs report.
Charles Baker said, "You know what? I'm going to get you closer to that milestone. Here's $5. I'm not even going to say anything.
Appreciate that.
Just going to support the show." Charles Baker, you're the real MVP. Thank you very much. So we are $20 away from $200 in super chats on the 49ers report. We get there, we'll take a shot, Niner gang. So let's get it. And it's the end of the preseason. We got less than 6 minutes left. I mean, come on now. Let's just have a party. Let's have some fun.
We've lost our feed here, so we're just going live. Shane Buechele, 2-yard completion, 3rd and 7 upcoming here. It's getting weird in the second half of a preseason game.
Oh, yeah.
It is what it be, as Marshall Green would like to say. But we're having fun nonetheless. Been a good time. The beauty of Chat Sports is we continue to grow. The more channels we do, we might get to do more simulcast watch parties just like this one throughout the regular season. Testing it out here tonight, and I would say a resounding success. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you guys for subscribing, for sending us your super chats. It really helps us out, helps us continue to grow, helps us add more employees here at Chat Sports. That way we can bring you guys more content.
Another super chat.
3rd and 7, incomplete, but the Chiefs do add 3 more points as Harrison Butker bangs one through from 46. So 13-9. Let's get that scoreboard updated if we can.
Is L. Smiley okay in the chat? I'm seeing him throw a bunch of clown emojis into the chat. I'm not sure if he's all right.
You know,
he said, WTF, you all who like the 49ers are clowns, but you're saying that on the 49ers report. So,
it's been weird. There's some 49ers fans on the Chiefs report. There's some Chiefs fans on the 49ers report. You know, you can't control these people. It is what it is.
Hey, people are getting weird, and we're getting weird. Also, another super chat coming in. So, we are at $190 in super chats. We're $10 away from another shot from your boy and Harrison Grant.
If the feed doesn't work, Jack, we'll make do in the final 4.5. You got the deep roster guys in. It is what it is. Local TV calling it a night with 4.5 to go.
Yeah.
Can't blame them after watching Josh Rosen toss it around. Shout out your city. Let us know where you're watching from. Let's see. Chiefs forever. Let's see. What else is going on here? There's
Dave in the Desert. Thank you for that $5 super chat. I just chugged for that. $5 super chat from
How close are we? We
Charles
have 2 bills
Baker.
yet?
We're at
over there?
190.
190. We need 10 more bucks in the 49ers report, 29 more bucks in the Chiefs report.
So he said, North Carolina, 252, red and gold, bang, bang family. My man. Thank you so much.
Damn right. There you go.
Here's our super chat menu for tonight as this game dwindles with 4.5 minutes left in this preseason opener between the Chiefs and the Niners. We've been live for a couple of hours now, bringing you all of the action, little play-by-play, little drinking, some questions as well. $5, beer cheers. We've done a lot of that tonight. $10, you can promote yourself. You got a business you want to plug, podcast. If you're an IG influencer on that thirst trap, $10 super chat. You can promote yourself. $20, we'll take a fireball shot. And I haven't shotgunned a beer yet, but we have said we're down to get crazy. $50, we will shotgun a beer. Another $5 super chat coming in. So we're now up to 195. This one coming in from Hitman L. I like Trey Lance, but I don't like that 5 of 14. Do not judge Trey Lance by the completions to incompletions.
Probably more of 8 of 14.
A lot of them were dropped, and
Couple
the
throwaways,
coverage
too.
was okay on some of those passes as well that were incomplete, but also my biggest concern, offensive line was just not good. It just wasn't good, and Trey Lance was sacked 4 times in that first half. That's just not good. So my main concern for the Niners coming out of this preseason opener, it's the offensive line depth. $2 super chat from L. Smiley. I'm good, Chase. Good looks. We all having fun. Okay, I was just making sure. Throwing a bunch of clown emojis in the chat. I saw some people going back and forth. We're all about the good vibes here.
Yeah.
Lunch pail good vibes here. That's
100%.
what we're all about here on the Niners report as well as the Kansas City Chiefs report. So
Just
we don't want
chat
no
sports.
bad blood in that comment
Chat sports
section.
in general. We keep it real. We're not
$3
scared.
away from 200. Who's going to be the person that gets us to 200 so Harrison and I can take a shot?
Exactly.
Let's ride.
Exactly.
$3. It's not even a big dent in the stimmy. Come on now.
Who knows? Stimmy 4 could be coming.
I'll take a stimmy for it.
Hey, Doge back on the rise.
Use a quick 1,400. Put it in the bank.
Oh, JaMychal Hasty has the Niners on the move. They're driving, dude.
All right, Niners driving a
First
little
and
bit.
10 at the Chiefs 13.
3:30
JaMychal
left
Hasty,
in the fourth quarter.
8 carries, 53 yards.
JaMychal Hasty, a little bit of wiggle.
We lose the feed, and the Niners offense wakes up. Webster had a 34-yard carry as well. There you go.
Yeah, nice little 12-yard gain for Hasty.
He's outside of the fumble. He's been really good.
Outside of the fumble, which is really unfortunate for him because
That's
he's
really,
on the roster bubble, right? And when you come out of a game like this, it's like, Hasty, you were really good.
6 more yards.
And you made the most of your opportunities, but that fumble on the second effort,
one fumble
can't happen.
outweighs the other stuff he did.
Just
you know?
can't happen. We're past 200. It's shot time here on the 49ers report.
He goes, I gotcha.
We had a $2 super chat coming in from L. Smiley. We had a $10 super chat from Dave in the Desert. Now we got a $20 super chat coming in. So we're now up to $234 in
My
super
goodness.
chats.
Did we get
and
a-
another $5 super chat coming in.
Did we get a 20 piece in there?
Yes.
So
we did.
2 shots then.
Couple
Because we
of
crossed
shots coming
200, and we also
Okay.
got a 20
Okay.
piece. Dave in the Desert bringing the heat. Let's just rapid fire these supers, and then
Hey,
we'll
we're
take
just
some
never
shots.
scared. Dave in the Desert, thank you for the $10 super chat. Kevin, shots. Thank you for that $20 super chat. So that's 1 shot for us. That's 2
Hey,
shots.
Juan, you should
because
drop
we got
a
past 200.
You should drop a 30 piece on the Chiefs report. And
Juan
then we'll,
Herrera.
and then we'll get another shot for you
Bang.
guys.
Bang, bang, Fresno, California, into house, at Chase, at Juan. You're the man.
Appreciate you guys.
More shots coming. We got a couple to take here. 2. We got past 200 and a $20.
2nd and 4th, the Chiefs 7. Niners trying to steal this preseason game. 3.5 minutes to go.
See what the Niners can do here. 1st and 10 from the KC 13.
Hasty already picked up 6, bro.
Yeah, we're on a 3-play, 52-yard drive, which is now close to a 4-play, 60-yard drive. 2:45 left.
Fill me up again. Already slammed the first one. Sorry.
Never be sorry. Never be sorry unless
I'm a cheers man. I'm a cheers man. 2nd and 4 here as Chase fills those up. Seems to be some sort of break in the action here.
Graham NFL.
Hey. Cheers.
Cheers, y'all. Niner gang showing out on our first ever watch party. Good looks.
Fantastic.
Man.
Chase it with a little
no.
Miller Lite. Very American.
Another super chat coming in.
Get that cash. Straight cash, homie. How many live over there still?
We got around 700 people live.
Yeah, it's
How about
similar.
you?
It's 7-something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
About 1,500 combined.
Let's pop over to this $10 super chat. Making use of the super chat menu.
Yeah,
plugging yourself a little bit. Follow Self-Made Bullies on Instagram at SMB Dean. Niner Gang. Support one of your own. The faithful come together. Show Self-Made Bullies some love. Thank you for that $10 super chat.
Putting it in the Chiefs live chat as well.
Nice.
SMB Dean. Go check him out on Instagram. So there you go.
SMB
We're a man of our word.
Dean on IG. Let's go.
2nd and 1 at the 1. Play under review. So Niners knocking on the doorstep here. Looking to steal one late.
This game coming down to the wire, kind of like Super Bowl 54 between these two teams. A little bit less at stake, though. Just a little.
Just a little.
Super Bowl in preseason week 1.
Similar stakes, some might say.
I'll tell you, some of the players on the field are acting like it's the Super Bowl.
Hey,
That's for damn sure.
These guys are fighting for their football lives, man.
No question about that.
That's why I hate that garbage from Florio saying, oh, great, can't wait to watch sloppy football from guys who won't even be in the league.
Brutal.
You know what? It's just a brutal take.
Yeah.
These guys have fought their entire lives to get this opportunity. So, you know, I don't like that. There's practice squad spots to fight for. There's a lot at stake here individually, if not as much for these teams.
Yeah.
So, 2nd and goal at the 1. This play's still under review, it looks like. Super chat if you haven't already. We just got a $5 super chat on the Chiefs report. Let's see. Peta Parka. How about those Chiefs on Apple Music? You didn't send in $10, but you know, we're late in the game. Chiefs on Apple Music.
Discounted at this point, I guess.
Hey, you know, it's 4-string, 40% off-ish.
I think he's just saying, go play it.
Hey, man.
For Chiefs Kingdom. Oh, Niners
I'll go
score.
check it out. Touchdown 49ers.
Jermichael Hasty.
Some redemption. That's how you bounce back. 15-13 49ers. We'll get that updated here.
Nice. Niners able to maybe eke out a win. Get back at the Chiefs for that Super Bowl
This
defeat.
Shane Buechele 2-minute drill is about to be lit.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's see this Shane Buechele 2-minute drill.
It was reversed, by the way. That play got overturned, saying that Hasty crossed the line.
Yep.
So he is in.
Hasty off the left guard for 3 yards. Replay official reviewed that
extra
the runner
point is
broke
good.
the plane.
16-13.
So that's a big extra point, too, from Robbie Gould. That makes it 16-13. So is Shane Buechele able to lead the Chiefs down to field goal range, tie this game up? Nothing like overtime in preseason.
See, teams don't go for overtime in the preseason.
Yeah,
I think you can play overtime, but teams don't typically do that.
Yeah.
So I don't think
Andy Reid, Buechele gets him down to the 30. He's like, Hail Mary.
Andy Reid
go for the win.
Andy Reid's trying to catch some Z's.
Yeah, he's trying to get a cheeseburger.
Yeah, hey.
And that's not weight shame. That's like his
literal
thing. Favorite thing.
He has Hawaiian shirts with cheeseburgers on them.
After games.
By the way, I thought about repping the Hawaiian shirt tonight for Big Red, but
that's actually a good idea for future Chiefs watch parties.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
No doubt.
Yeah,
you could have repped it out. A little West Coast look.
A little West Coast vibe.
We should have for the simulcast.
If you know me.
Big miss on our part.
You know me for a variety of reasons. I got some West Coast vibes to me.
What you drinking?
Sure.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. Just ask the Breakfast Club on that one.
Yep.
What are you drinking tonight? We got the beers. We got the Fireball. We're staying hydrated with some H2O as well.
A little bit.
When we can. Sneak a sip or two in.
Yeah. A little bit.
16-13. They did add some time because with that play getting overturned, 2:37 now on the clock. So Bouchel will have a little extra time to work with, all three timeouts.
More breathing room.
See what he can muster up here. Great opportunity for the young quarterback to try and execute a 2-minute drill and try and go win a game.
No doubt.
So should be exciting. Kickoff is away. Maurice French, nice return up to the 32-yard line. So that should help jumpstart a drive here, as that's where Bouchel and the Chiefs will take over. Let's see. 1st and 10. The Chiefs own 32-yard line. Let us know who you got. Type KC for the Chiefs. Type SF for the 49ers. Get your votes in. Let us know. KC, San Francisco. Get those votes in. Get that scoreboard up as well. 16-13. Coming down the stretch here. Bouchel hits Cornell Powell. Gain of 13. That's a nice drive starter. Up to the 45-yard line. See how many plays they can sneak in before the 2-minute warning. Another super chat, Chase.
Dave in the Desert. Shout out. $5 super chat. That means, hey, beer cheers. Going again next weekend, Chase? I believe so, right? Or are we? Or
watch party? Probably, based on how we did tonight.
Yeah,
hey,
I would imagine.
Here's the thing. Subscribe, and we'll keep you guys updated.
I know Dave in the Desert is subscribed, but for everybody else watching, spread the word. Tell your family, tell your friends that we're just killing it here on the
Don't want to
49ers
guarantee,
Report.
but I would say it's about a 95% chance that there
I
will
can
be
guarantee you this. Nobody's doing what we're doing at Chat Sports. I mean, I'm just keeping it a buck. It's just a fact. You look across YouTube, you look across the internet. Nobody's doing what we're doing here at Chat Sports. So that's why you subscribe. If you're a Niners fan, if you're a Chiefs fan watching on our Chiefs channel, youtube.com/49ers TV. If you are a Niner fan, hit that red subscribe button. Already a couple hundred subscribers tonight. We're trying to get to 40,000 subscribers here before week 1 of the NFL season. Latest 49ers news and rumors, live shows, breaking news, everything you want for your Niner gang, we got you.
Shane Bouchel, 7-yard completion to Cornell Powell. As the Chiefs are in Niners territory, this will likely bring action to the 2-minute warning here. So Chiefs on the trot, trying to break the Niners' hearts once again, this time with less on the line. Niners 16, Chiefs 13, 2-minute warning officially. So don't go anywhere. We got a hectic finish here in Santa Clara. Who you got? Type KC for the Chiefs. Type SF for the 49ers. Get your votes in. Right now, this is the time. KC for the Chiefs. SF for the 49ers. Let's see here. See if we can get some shout-outs coming. KC from David. SF from the James. Trey should have had 2 picks. I wouldn't say he should have had 2.
I disagree.
The corner one that Baker jumped, that would have been an amazing pick.
Yeah.
The other one could have been picked, but it's not like neither were like ones where he just threw it right to the dude.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't Josh Rosen just, hey, Armani Watts, I'm just going to throw it to you.
They were aggressive throws and
with
situationally.
With a lot of velocity.
A lot of velocity, situational throws that I didn't hate because he was being aggressive.
Especially the second one.
He tried to fit the ball into tight windows. Now, there was one that wasn't the best because the Niners were around their own 25-yard line right before the first half. The second one, not as bad because they were on the Chiefs' side of the field.
Second one was a calculated risk.
Is a calculated risk. So I like taking those chances to try to fit the ball in tight windows in spots when you're trying to move the ball down the field when the clock is not on your side.
Sure.
So I think Trey Lance played pretty well. Everybody, the simple football fans are going to look at the completions to incompletions.
That's why you have to watch the game.
And say, oh my gosh, Trey Lance wasn't that good. He was really good. He
why you have
rolled
to
to
watch
his
the
left,
games.
threw across his body, downfield and threw an 80-yard bomb.
He's definitely had the best throw of the preseason.
Yes.
Certainly a mixed bag otherwise, but the arm strength was on full display. There's no doubt about it. Let's see. 2-minute warning still. Just some scores around the NFL. Raiders 13, Seahawks 7, that one in the fourth quarter. Rams and Chargers tied at 6 at halftime. Let's see what else is going on. Other games that have gone final earlier this evening. Houston crushes Green Bay 26-7. The Jets take down the Giants 12-7. Bengals 19, Bucks 14. Browns 23, Jags 13. Trevor Lawrence making his debut there. Baltimore 17, Saints 14. Denver crushes Minnesota 33-6. Chicago beats Miami 20-13. That's been your slate here on Saturday. Incomplete. Buechele takes a shot for rookie tight end Noah Gray. That'll bring up 3rd and 3. Haven't seen much Noah Gray tonight. I thought we'd see more of him, the rookie tight end out of Duke, but I think that might be.
He's been a camp standout.
He's been
so
pretty
far,
good
right?
in camp. They like him, so not sure. Obviously, you never know how these preseason games are going to play out. 3rd and 3 at the San Francisco 48. Obviously, 4-down territory here for the Chiefs. Although they do have all 3 timeouts still. 3rd and 3 upcoming. We get the scoreboard back on screen here. 49ers 16, Chiefs 13. 3rd and 3. Buechele. Elijah McGuire, big completion, 22 yards, up to the 49ers 26.
Here we go.
Here we go, coming down to the wire, seeing a little spike in the audience. Subscribe to the Chiefs Report, youtube.com/ChiefsTV for the latest Chiefs news and rumors. If you're a 49ers fan, youtube.com/49erstv. I'll keep you guys up to date on it hasn't been working. I'll keep you guys up to date on what the Chiefs are doing. Chase will keep you guys up to date on what the 49ers are doing. Buechele, 1st and 10, takes the snap, incomplete. Taking a look at Schoen on that one. I believe K-State legend Dalton Schoen there. 2nd and 10 upcoming here. Up at the Niners 26. That's fine. That'll work.
I'll take
Appreciate that. 2nd and 10 as we come down the stretch here.
Niners defense going to have to come through with the stop.
A lot of hands on hips on that side
You
of the ball.
got to go touchdown here, right?
Oh, you don't.
You're not going field goal.
No chance. It's preseason.
Not being a fraud and kicking a field goal.
Absolutely not. Buechele on the gun, 2nd and 10. Got a man in motion here. Buechele takes the snap, looks underneath, has a man, plenty of room to run. 1st down and more. Down inside the 10-yard line, Jody Fortson, the former receiver converted tight end, kind of like Jordan Matthews, down to the 8-yard line. Here we go. Here we go. Type
Coming
those ones
wire,
for 1st
baby.
down, Kansas City. Got 871 people, about 100 people joining us in the last few minutes here.
7:48 on Niners.
Here we go.
Let's lock it down. Let's win this game.
Shane Buechele trying to show this coaching staff something. 1st and goal at the 7. Buechele, he'll give. I believe that's Derek Gore. Picks up about 5. 2nd and goal at the 2.
Chiefs knocking on the doorstep now.
Niners have 2 timeouts, so you got to think they'll start using those here.
About 1:26 left.
I believe they did use one here. They just took their 1st timeout. So 2nd and goal at the 2. Be sure you're hitting that subscribe button. If you're watching the Chiefs Report, we do daily videos, just about 4 or 5 videos a week, breaking down the latest Chiefs news and rumors. Chase does the same on our 49ers channel, youtube.com/49erstv. Don't miss anything based on who your favorite team is, because we have you guys covered. Over 900 people watching live here on the Chiefs Report as Shane Buechele has Kansas City on the move. Those are our upgraded subscriber totals. Appreciate you guys very, very much on that one. Coming down to the wire here, 1.5 minutes. Chiefs and Buechele. You thought I was joking about this 2-minute drill, Chase. This has been clinical.
Oh, straight up. 2-minute drill.
Will they leave too much time, though? Bouchel takes the snap. Handoff. Gore stood up.
Gets stuffed.
Inside the 1. That's going to be 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. They're going to have 2 cracks at it.
At about the half-yard line.
Good job by the 49ers interior defensive line to
standing tall there.
Stand tall and stand strong.
I think Shanahan is going to save a timeout here. He's out of the game. San Francisco did take the their second timeout. Executive producer Brett Scott wondering, where's the belldozer? Well, he's tied in 2 right now, so he's probably about 3 beers in at this point. Subscribe, Chiefs Report, youtube.com/ChiefsTV, 49ers Report, youtube.com/49ersTV. Whichever channel you're watching on, hit that subscribe button. We'll have you guys covered all season long. 3rd and goal at the 1. Bouchel.
Come on, Niner gang.
Reminiscent of Texas Notre Dame in his first career college start. Bouchel keeps it. Touchdown. No. My voice just cracked. Shane Bouchel. Oh, 1916.
You're like Sean
Kansas
McDonough.
City. Sean McDonough-esque.
The Sean McDonough voice
Only
crack.
Andy Reid would call a zone read for Shane Bouchel, where he trots into the end zone. Good for him, man. This is what you love about preseason, seeing which young guys can step up when these games get tight. And, hey, with 1:14 to go, Chase, 49ers are going to get a crack at this thing.
Yeah.
Harrison Butker on to kick the extra point.
Oh, he missed
doinked it. Doinked it.
Oh, my goodness. So now it's a field goal game.
Now it's a 3-point game, and this was a problem for Butker a year ago.
It really was.
Consistently one of the best kickers in the league, but extra points were a major issue. I think he missed 8 last year.
Huge issue. And this is like a big spot, too. Like, this is a big spot for Butker, and he just clanks it.
He's money on field goals, but there's something mental going on with him on extra points.
Yeah.
I think he missed 3 or 4 field goals the whole season last year.
Yeah, already tonight he has a 53-yarder, right?
Yeah, he banged in a 53-yarder, missed from 62, but I mean, it's 60+.
No.
So here we go. Both Robbie Gould and Butker have missed extra points tonight.
So is Nate Sudfeld going to get his first action?
Surely not, right? You don't.
I don't
you bring
imagine.
him in cold with 1:14 left.
Now it's like, hey, Josh Rosen, former first-round pick.
Redemption time.
Here you go. Earn a roster spot, kid, as QB3, 4th team in 4 years. Let's see what you got.
What a fraud. Chiefs 19, 49ers 16, as Butker is going to kick this one deep.
Back to receive the kick, Nasimba Webster.
Butker kicks it right to about the 1-yard line. Here comes Webster.
Webster
Gets
on the
swarmed
return.
at about the 20.
Gets back to around the 20.
Here we go.
It's playmaking time. So officially, 1:09 left. The 49ers have 1 timeout. KC has all 3. Niners down by 3.
It is Josh Rosen.
And it is Josh Rosen on the field for the Niners, trying to lead them to a comeback victory.
By the way, the 49ers, Chase, going to sign Michael Kendricks.
Backup linebacker. I think he's washed, but...
Got away with insider trading.
Yeah, he did. All right, Rosen.
Didn't get away with it, but, basically did.
Takes the snap in the shotgun.
Complete, about 6 yards.
Complete to Nasimba Webster for about 6 yards.
That's an elite name, by the way.
Yeah, it is. Fantastic name. Clock
over
under a minute now.
Over 1,000 on Chiefs, getting that preseason audience spike. You love to see it.
8:42 on Niners. Here's Rosen into the flat to Hasty. That's going to be a first down for the Niners, just past the 30-yard line. 44 seconds left. Clock stops because Hasty's able to get out of bounds.
This second half has stunk, but this last few minutes has been electric.
It's been fun.
It's made up for about the last quarter and a half. That's for sure.
Can somebody just send in a 23-cent super chat to get us to $250 because we're at $249.
$23 away from 100 on the Chiefs report.
Come on, y'all.
Let's get it.
Rosen in the shotgun. He's got Hasty flanked to his right. Takes the snap in the shotgun. Rosen drops back. Pass downfield. I don't think
1 foot
that the receiver was able to get both feet down.
Just threw the ball too high.
On the receiving end of it. Let's see who it was. It was Joshua Perkins.
It's just
good defense by the defensive back to force him out of bounds.
It's not a good ball, though. I mean, if that ball's low, he's probably getting bounced.
Yeah. He had to leap up for it.
Yep.
And that's why he was only able to get 1 foot down.
No doubt about it. 2nd and 10 here.
So 2nd and 10. Rosen with a back to his left, 2 wide receivers to his left, 2 stretched out wide to the right. Rosen takes the snap. 4-step drop. Passes it to his right to Hasty. Oh, no, that's Josh Perkins. He makes a man miss.
Gets
and for him, he's able to get out of bounds.
Yep.
Good heads-up play by Joshua Perkins, who has a lot of professional experience with the Eagles. Gets out of bounds to continue this drive for the Niners.
By the way, Chase will break down on the 49ers report full reaction to this game plus the Michael Kendricks signing.
Yes.
So you Niners fans, stay tuned for that. I will also break down this game on the Chiefs report. So stay tuned for that, and we'll probably just stay live and do those. So hang with us here.
Rosen, with under 30 seconds left, flushed, rolls to his right. Another pass complete to Perkins.
It's one of his better throws.
Clock is still running, though. Kyle Shanahan not using the timeout. Is he going to use it now? And he does.
How did he not get out of bounds there?
He had to go down to get the ball.
Thought he'd just be able to roll out of bounds. Let's see here and get a replay. One of the better throws from Rosen. Yeah, he didn't get out.
Yeah.
That's poor work by the receiver there. You got to find a way to get out.
I think he was just trying to fully secure the bag and the ball.
Well, he got the ball. We'll see about the bag. 22 seconds left. No more timeouts either, Chase. So at midfield, you don't play for overtime in the preseason, but, like, what do you do in this situation? There's another buck on the 49ers report.
$2.50. Thank you. We got it.
L's like, I'll give you a buck.
L, thank you for that.
I'll give you 3 Doge.
Good looks on that, L. Just getting us to $2.50 even. I mean, it just wasn't right if we were sitting there at $2.49 and change.
It's just 3 Doge.
You know
no
what
big
I'm saying?
deal. No big deal at all.
So 22 seconds left. Rosen with Hasty to his left. 4 wide receivers. We're going a little 10 personnel here. Rosen takes the snap. Pressured. Oh, and he's sacked down at the 40-yard line, and that could do it.
Tick, 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 tick.
14 seconds. 13, 12, 11. Rosen under center. He's going to spike it.
Oh, and one of his receivers didn't get back. That's going to be a 10-second runoff, and the game is over.
That's going to be a 10-second runoff. Is that Rosen's fault, though?
Why did he snap that?
And with that, clock's going to run out.
That's going to be the game. Let's get official word here. Let's get that scoreboard
Officials
finalized.
are meeting. Kyle Shanahan doesn't seem to be happy. He's got a great head of hair for his age.
He's like, let's get this over with.
Yeah. I got to break down some film with Trey.
Oh, illegal shift.
Illegal shift.
Does that qualify? Yeah, that's it.
So that's going to be a
Game
10-second
over.
runoff, and the game's going to be over.
Yeah, we had Billy Smith running back to the line of scrimmage. He didn't get back in time.
See,
so.
Rosen wasn't happy, but that's his fault.
Yeah, you can't
He's
take the
got to
snap.
wait for everybody to be set.
He just hasn't improved, man. Brutal for the 49ers. Chiefs win 19-16 in the first preseason game. Here are some final stats. I'll run through some Chiefs stats, and then you can run through some Niners stats here, Chase.
Yep.
Anthony Gordon, 11-17, 79 yards. Patrick Mahomes got 1 series, 1 for 2, 4 yards. Shane Buechele, shout out to him, 8 for 11, 76 yards. Leads the game-winning drive. Jarrett McKinnon, 3 carries, 19 yards. Buechele had that rushing touchdown. Doris Fontaine, 4 catches, 38 yards. Jody Fortson, 3 for 32. Byron Pringle had a touchdown catch early on in this one. Go ahead and give us the Niners box here.
I give you a couple of Niners stats here. Trey Lance, obviously all eyes were on him, and I thought he played really well. 5 of 14, 128 yards, a touchdown, no interceptions. He was sacked 4 times because that offensive line just wasn't good. JaMychal Hasty, who's really on the bubble of making this roster, he played well with the exception of one fumble, 10 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown that gave the Niners a late lead before the Chiefs come back on that touchdown drive led by Shane Buechele. Other than that, in a rushing department, the Niners as a team, they rush it and tote the rock 29 times for 175 yards. On the receiving end of things, leading the way was Trent Sherfield. One catch, 80 yards on that bomb from Trey Lance. In terms of volume, though, a couple of guys just contributing a couple of catches. Joshua Perkins, 3 for 24. Nasimba Webster, 2 for 18. Both of those guys are probably on the outside looking in for making this roster. Jawan Jennings is right on the bubble. One catch for 26 yards, but also 2 catches that go down as carries because they were backwards passes. Some good yak there. So Niners able to really see what they have at the running back position as well as wide receiver, 2 positions where you're trying to figure out some of those final roster spots.
Here's what we're going to do. Save some of that analysis because you're going to break down the Niners side of things in further detail. Stay tuned. We're going to take like a 90-second, 2-minute break, get a couple of graphics in order. Chase is going to come back, break down this Niners win plus the signing of Michael Kendricks. Stay tuned for that. After that, I will break down the Chiefs' 19-16 win from a Chiefs lens over San Francisco. So we'll throw the full screen scoreboard on just for a short period of time. Chase will be back, and then I will be back after that. So stay tuned. Do not go anywhere here on Chat Sports.
The Kansas City Chiefs come back to defeat the San Francisco 49ers 19-16 in the preseason opener. Luckily, this time it was in the preseason and not in the Super Bowl. Coming up, a full recap of the Niners preseason opener. But first, shout out to our sponsor, Magic Spoon, for making today's show possible. You can get $5 off at checkout by going to magicspoon.com/49ers report. It's healthy cereal that's also delicious. That link is in the description of this video. So the Niners lose to the Chiefs 19-16 in the opening game of the NFL preseason. Finally, it was awesome to see Niners football back. Chiefs lead a touchdown drive late. Shane Buechele on a quarterback keeper. The difference in this one, but basically the main story for San Francisco and really the NFL world, the play of Trey Lance making his professional debut, 5 of 12, 128 yards, an 80-yard touchdown bomb to Trent Sherfield. And I thought he looked really good in his first action as a professional football player. Of course, coming up in today's show, we'll explore his performance further. First, your one-word reaction to the Niners preseason opener. What was it? Let me know in the comment section right now. For me, I was just glad and happy to see Niners football back, especially seeing fans on hand at Levi's Stadium for the first time since 2019. Way too long since we've seen fans on hand at a Niners game. The Niner faithful, always ride or dies. To see them on hand supporting the Niners was certainly great. My one big takeaway for the Niners moving forward into week 2 of the preseason was this. Jimmy Garoppolo, as well as Trey Lance, looked really, really good. And I understand that Jimmy G played a short sample size, only played that opening drive of the game. That was the plan going into it, according to Kyle Shanahan. And while playing, I thought Jimmy Garoppolo did what he had to do. Had control over the offense, completed the passes that he needed to complete, and the Niners offense moved well in that opening drive. Jimmy G at the end, 3 of 3, 26 yards, 0 touchdowns, no picks. The average yards per target, 8.7, which is a pretty good number. But for Jimmy G, he bulked up during this offseason. Obviously, it was a big offseason for him because the Niners went out and got his replacement in the draft by selecting Trey Lance. And he's just trying to stay healthy and fend off Trey Lance because I think it's inevitable that at some point Trey Lance is going to take over for him, whether it be this year or possibly next year. As for Trey Lance, in his debut in a Niners uniform, he was just okay. Those numbers on your screen, not necessarily correct. Those are Justin Fields' numbers from his preseason debut. But Trey Lance did throw a touchdown pass. It was an 80-yard pass to Trent Sherfield, an unbelievable play in which Trey Lance, it was a designed rollout to his left. He threw across his body and across the field to Trent Sherfield. That ball completely in stride, and Sherfield able to take that ball to the crib. So grade Trey Lance's debut in a Niner uniform tonight. A, B, C, D, or F. Be sure to get those votes in the comment section down below. A lot of people are going to look at the completions versus the incompletions, and Trey Lance's final stat line, 5 of 14 for 128 yards and a touchdown. Don't be overly concerned about the incompletions. It was all about what Trey Lance was able to show, the athleticism, the skill set, the ability, him being calm in his professional debut. I thought Lance was very, very impressive. And when you watch Lance on the field, he brings to the table and to Kyle Shanahan's offense what Jimmy Garoppolo simply does not. And it's because Lance is just built different. 6'3", 6'4", 225 pounds. He's got running ability, escapability. On the touchdown ball that he threw to Trent Sherfield, it's just not a play that Jimmy G makes, where it's a designed quarterback rollout to the left, where he throws across his body and across the field right in stride to Trent Sherfield. Jimmy G is a guy who stands firm inside the pocket and is a good distributor for Kyle Shanahan's offense, where he just picks his spots and does what is asked of him. But Trey Lance can play outside of the scheme. He can play outside of design. When things break down, he brings you this explosive element with his athleticism as well as his arm strength that Jimmy G just simply does not bring to the table. And I don't want you to get concerned or judge Lance by the numbers that he put up. 5 of 14, 128 yards, for a couple of reasons. Multiple drops from his receiving core. He was playing a lot with the twos, even though Brandon Ayuk had a drop early on in that game. But also, Lance in the first half of action after that opening drive from Jimmy G was pressured a ton and was sacked 4 times. The offensive line was awful for Trey. But this is what I like. He didn't get concerned. He didn't get flustered. He didn't panic. He seemed in control and confident in a way that Justin Fields was in his debut with the Chicago Bears earlier on Saturday. So the Chiefs come back to take down the Niners 19-16. Again, somewhat reminiscent of the Chiefs coming back against San Francisco in Super Bowl 54 back in 2019. Luckily, a lot less at stake in this game. It was only the preseason opener. We're going to continue to break it down coming up. First, 49ers Report made possible thanks to our friends at Magic Spoon. This cereal is phenomenal. And right now I'm holding my favorite flavor, which is peanut butter, but Magic Spoon has a bevy of flavors that you have to try out. And if you're at home right now asking, why should I try Magic Spoon cereal? Clean ingredients, high in protein, it's actually healthy for you. High in protein, keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, wheat-free, naturally flavored, totally delicious. It's childlike cereal for grown-ups. And compared to some of the other traditional brands out there, which are loaded with sugar, Magic Spoon is not. Because per serving, you get 13 to 14 grams of protein, depending on which flavor you go with, 0 grams of sugar per serving, and only 4 grams of net carbs. And you can get $5 off your purchase at checkout by going to magicspoon.com/49ers report. They're a big supporter of what we do, so support us, support Magic Spoon, and try the cereal out. I guarantee you, if you do try it, you will really like it. That link is in the description of this video. More takeaways from the 49ers debut in the preseason. Trent Sherfield. After a couple of years with the Arizona Cardinals, Sherfield has been lighting it up in training camp. He's built a very good rapport and relationship with Trey Lance. And in his debut in a Niners uniform, just like it was Lance's debut, he was able to flash that on-field camaraderie with Trey as they hooked up for that 80-yard touchdown, which was really the highlight for both teams in this game because that level of explosion was just unbelievable. And I think Lance and Sherfield have something special going on. And I think Sherfield is working his way to making the 53-man roster. I wanted to see how the training camp success was going to translate to the game field. And it did translate in this preseason matchup. Brought in 1 catch, 80 yards, and he displayed size on that play, displayed breakaway speed, as well as good route running. And for him to prove himself on the field, in addition to the practice field, Trent Sherfield, I think he locked himself up a roster spot on the 53. So I think he's going to make the roster. What do you think? Will Sherfield make the team? Predict it for us in the comment section, Niner Gang. Type Y for yes, type N for no. Get those votes in the comment section and let us know if Trent Sherfield is going to be a part of this team on opening day. We did a live watch party for 49ers Chiefs. It was our first watch party that we've ever done here on the channel. A massive success with around 1,200 people watching live. And also here on the Niners Report, we bring you the latest news and rumors, breaking news anytime something happens. We'll continue to bring you training camp updates as well. So if you like what you're watching here on the channel and you haven't subscribed, do so right now for the best 49ers coverage on YouTube, youtube.com/49erstv, or hit that red subscribe button down below. Another big takeaway from this game against the Chiefs, it's Jonas Griffith, who was an undrafted free agent last year out of Indiana State. In the first half, this guy was all over the field. I love his size as a linebacker at 250 pounds. And I think he can give this defense a little bit of something, and you saw that in that first half where he contributed 4 tackles, 1 solo tackle, as well as 1 pass breakup. Trey Sermon didn't do a bunch, only 9 carries for 26 yards. It's not like the average yards per pop was an extraordinary number, but he had a little bit of wiggle, had a little bit of explosiveness and physicality, and the draft class for the 49ers in their first game as pros looked pretty good outside of Aaron Banks. Speaking of that draft class, Deommodore Lenoir. I've been talking about him as a rangy safety who has some speed and some good ball skills. Really played first half plus action 3 tackles, contributed an interception as well on a deflection. Lenoir, to me, just seems to have good instincts, good ball skills, and I like his size around 200 pounds. He certainly flashed in his first professional game. So too did Jawan Jennings, who is on the roster bubble for sure. And he was able to kind of flash in a couple different ways. 2 receptions for 23 yards, but he also brought in a couple of catches that were carries from Trey Lance because the passes went backwards behind the line of scrimmage, and he picked up some good yards after the catch. He's not the fastest guy, but he did display a little bit of explosiveness. And for JaMycal Hasty, another player who's on the bubble of this roster in a loaded 49ers backfield, he played well outside of 1 fumble, which really cost the Niners points as they were on the Chiefs' side of the field. But outside of that fumble, he ran with power, he ran with effort. I thought he had some good vision where he bounced a couple of runs at different directions from where they were supposed to go at the origin of the play. 10 carries, 63 yards, and a go-ahead touchdown late that looked to be the game winner before the Chiefs came back. I'm looking for Hasty to get more carries in the second preseason game and maybe make the roster as the 4th or 5th running back on this roster, although he could be on the outside looking in. So I just mentioned a couple players who popped in this preseason opener. Who do you think was the MVP today for the 49ers in this game? Get those names in down below in the comments section. We do have a roster move to get to before we get out of here. Michael Kendricks, the longtime linebacker for the Niners, for the Philadelphia Eagles, who has also played with the Seattle Seahawks and last year with the Washington football team, only played 1 game last year, has signed with the Niners to give this team a little bit of depth at the linebacking spot. I'm not sure how much he's going to be able to contribute for this defense, but this is a guy who, with the Eagles, coming out of Cal, was a good linebacker for a long time and a big component of that Super Bowl team over the New England Patriots back in 2017. And with the Seahawks, he certainly played well at times. A lot of Niners fans familiar with him. Didn't play basically at all, only 1 game with the Washington football team last year, but is a good depth piece, and I think he does have a chance to possibly make this roster. Is he going to make it over a guy like Jonas, who played really well tonight? I'm not sure, but at the very least, a good camp body, a guy who's experienced, who has talent, and has put together a very good NFL career. That news coming from Ian Rappaport. He has signed with the Niners. Brief recap. Niners fall in the preseason opener to KC 19-16. The big news of the night, Trey Lance, 5 of 12, 128 yards, in addition to a touchdown, an 80-yard bomb to Trent Sherfield. Awesome time for our watch party here on the Niners Report. Hopefully you were all able to join us. Moving ahead, it's going to be another good opportunity for Trey Lance to possibly take the reins as the starting quarterback, because the Niners going up against the Chargers in joint practices this upcoming week, and then they take on the Chargers in preseason next Sunday. So predict the score for us between the Niners and the Chargers week 2 of the preseason. Get those score predictions in the comment section. So for those of you still watching on the 49ers Report as well as the Chiefs Report, here's what we have coming up. First of all, winners and losers from preseason week 1 for the Niners. That video is going to be coming out on Sunday. So turn those notifications on, subscribe to the channel, and keep an eye out for that. What's coming up next here on the stream is that Harrison Graham is about to bring you the recap from the Chiefs lens. So that's what's coming up here on the stream. And I believe we're just going to pop up the scoreboard here for just a second. We're going to pop up the scoreboard, and then Harrison Graham is going to come back to do a recap for the Chiefs.